Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Sorry for the small delay, I just had to eat up some breakfast, finish it up. Hate having to eat on stream and stuff like that, but anyways, mainly today we're going to be doing Bounty Hunter. We have a lot of Bounty Hunter to go do. We got a new Entangle troop, which unfortunately doesn't do damage, but it has mana accumulation, and it has a very, very useful Entangle, which is going to be pretty strong. But yeah, let's get right into that. Start upgrading it up. Go and waste all of our gems. I believe they slightly changed up the rewards too. I believe it's still the same rewards, but they section it off a bit differently than it was before. Like you can see the gem keys are kind of accumulated more towards the end. I believe it's still a very similar amount of gem keys, but they moved it more towards the higher tier rewards rather than the lower ones. I think almost all the lower ones earlier kind of gave it, but now they don't. I forget exactly what it was before, but go double check at some point. But they definitely changed it some. That seems different. But let's go get this thing maxed. I'm going to need it so we can get as much of a bounty score as possible so we can go get all rewards. Unfortunately, it costs a little bit over 1,000 gems, but it will give us 2 major orbs. And hopefully both those 2 major orbs are blue, or at least one of them. At least one would be nice. One step closer to Zugoff, if so. And that's all we need. Tier 6, almost just went further. We definitely don't need to go further. And that's all we need. Let's go and upgrade this thing and start getting into Bounty Hunter. So Bounty Hunter initially, of course, is just going to be the 4 pure troops, and then whatever else we end up plopping with it. So we're likely going to put a silence with it with the parrot, and then the feral hound into that true damage guy. Anyways, what I'm looking for bounty. I'm looking for you. And let's just ascend it to max immediately. Boom. There we go. And level to max. I'm not even going to bother using any orb or anything. It's cheap enough. It's only a rare. And then let's go get all of its traits, which are also ridiculously cheap. There we go. Okay. So that is that. Now let's go and use this thing. Yeah, it's 20% this week too. At least that will help it tank a little bit more, if nothing else. It does make it the highest attack of any of the bounty troops, at least for this week. Normally it'd be Riftlinks, but with the bonus, it's actually the strongest. Yeah, let's go fight. And that is not what I want, but it did save my team at least. So what we need there instead is both the bounties. So we need you replaced with that, and you replaced with that. Problem. Wait, we can't do that. Change of plan. You go there, and what do you create? Purple? Green? Purple, no. There is not a good green bounty troop. We have a cleanse stun, which I guess we can use for Valraven. We have a very small poke. And we have a very small poke. Do we pressure with damage, or is it even worth it? I almost feel like the cleanse thingy, or the cleanse stun thingy would be more useful. So you know what, we're just going to put that in there. Put that up by 1. And there we go, we actually get to cover every color, because 3 of them use yellow something. And, oh no. We're still missing purple. But luckily our banner's already set accordingly to that. And then we can just keep spamming Tiger, or Tigeraki Warrior. Yeah, we don't need to switch that. Is there another minus purple banner that would work well for this? There's a +2 brown, +1 blue. But I don't need a +1 blue. And then there's the same thing, but inverse, which we don't need. The +2 brown, +1 red. Actually, no, but this gets Tigeraki up better. The banner we have set right now. And that's the main thing we're going to be throwing for damage. Okay, I think what we're using is fine then. Plus, he only needs a +1, not a +2. The Urska Druid. So, yeah, we should be fine. We have our 30% bonus. Everything should be max. Just double check that it is. Yes, it is. And, yeah, we can just use this for the first 8 to 12 battles or so. Then switch into a Yagway team. And already got a Valraven. That didn't take long. Very first battle. Yeah, the only color we don't use is purple. What's with all the mechs? Oh, this guy actually does 2 times damage to mechs, which is kind of interesting. That would almost always be relevant, but if this is just going to be a mech wars, that's going to be super easy today. Because mechs are really ridiculously bad. Mechanist Hero class actually came out, or not came out, but you know, it was available yesterday, but there's almost nothing to use it for whatsoever. It's because of how bad it is. Alright, I'm just gonna kill it, because why not? So we'll do that. We'll go and get ourselves a not yellow, because that's just trapped at this point. Let's move that over. Take that skull. Cascades into him getting his skull. Luckily in Bounty Hunter, it doesn't actually matter if anything on our team dies. Just matters what the final result is. Start getting him up. We can get him up in 2 turns, and we'll spread the skull, and 1 poke will kill it. Also, hello everyone. Hello Humberto. Hello Max. Hello Emos. Hello Zeddicus. Hello Merrick's. Hello Austin. And yeah, if you got a faction pet from the normal pet thing that you get, you know, like the hourly pet, that is a glitch and is not supposed to happen. So I guess you got lucky. Hello, Unlucky. Oh, speaking about lucky. Hello, Summit. Hello, Galva. Hello, Onizaki. Hello, Rut. Hello, Stefan. Hello, Humberto. Hello, Candy. Hey, Candy. A few more days for Halloween. And hello, Elite. And hello, Questor. No one does trick-or-treating by me, though. They're not allowed to because of the Homeowners Association and everything. Yeah, we always stream early on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Actually, now that YouTube has its little notification thing, I should have probably made a post about it. Because there's probably still quite a few people, particularly newer people, that don't know the stream schedule. So we can finally use this for the first time. Haven't actually gotten a chance to use it yet. But we can go Entangle and create a bunch of green. Though I say that, yeah, I still don't even need it right now, so we're still going to hold. Their stats are way too low for us to get away with it. And we have to keep using this because it's the bounty captain. So we get twice the effect. So we're getting 12 times multiplier on it instead of 6 times. But yeah, the Entangle is actually going to be really good. I wish there was a better green to fill it into. But luckily, Yagway! But, I mean like an actual bounty troop. But we will get one eventually. Maybe next time we'll get a good a green. Yeah, it has a lot of potential. It might even start replacing Parrot in some instances. While Silence is very useful, Entangle is definitely more useful than it in certain circumstances. Like when their skull damage is 1 billion hits per hit. Or 1 billion damage per hit. I'll move that over. Take that down. But yeah, I think they actually do reach the point where they 3-shot the final battle. Or even 2-shot, depending on your stats. What is the banner? We're currently using +2 red, +1 brown with a -1 purple. So right here, we'll just get mana up. There's no point in trying to silence it. He's gonna die to the parrot the second we touch it. So silencing it won't really do anything. Though I do need to make sure he doesn't get his mana. That's still important. Like taking this yellow right here. So we'll take that way. Only problem is all that initial mana doesn't actually lead to anything damage-wise. But we'll go and take over a yellow right there. Give him the purple thingy, that's fine. We can silence kill that. Actually, no we can't. Not enough damage now, but we'll go silence that so we don't have to deal with it. Go and get what's his name to full mana. The Tagaraki. I can never remember that name. It's such a weird name. Oh, that's kind of nice too. I didn't even realize that. If there's going to be a bunch of mechs, Tagaraki's actually going to hit pretty hard. So we might be able to go a little bit further than normal into the pure bounty teams. So I might try doing it all the way to 12. The only problem is whenever I try pushing it a little bit, we end up losing a Valraven or we end up losing a battle, which is never good. Better just to switch early. But no, Tagaraki is going to be really good against these things. Because it's pure true damage, and these mechs have notoriously high armor. Out of every single typing in the game, I believe they have the highest base armor on average of any type. We'll go take a blue, grab all that, get another true damage thingy down. He silenced something that has immune to silence. Good job. What do we even hit here? Everything's in 1-shot range, so we'll just go do, I guess, the Goblin Rocket since it's the most annoying. Next most annoying would be the thing that silences us, though. If he keeps hitting the thing with immune, that's not really going to matter. Alright, him getting a skull is irrelevant as well. His damage is still way too low. And even if it became relevant, we can just entangle him. Still haven't needed that entangle yet. We will! We will! Just not yet. Give it like 5 more battles and we'll need it every single time. Alright, we'll hit first slot just because it's slightly more durability. And I just have to deal with him somehow. Throw a silence, because why not? Oh, he has immune. Hello. Well, I'm doing the same thing that the AI is. Hitting the thing that has immune. There's a bunch of green and an extra turn. Unfortunately, we already had full mana. And the only thing we needed for is the dispel thingy. Actually, if they're all mechs, why do I even need that? There's almost no stats effect that can be placed on us. Well, I guess there's silence. But one of our 4 troops already have immune. And they appear to like to hit it. Oh, it's blocking my mana now on brown. Whoops. I was supposed to give Tigraki full mana. Whoops. Oh well. But yeah, we don't even really need Sister. You know what? I'm just gonna put the other thing on my team. What's its name? Color. I forget his name now. Aggro? No, it wasn't that. Bounty. It has that really weird name. A Gave. There it is. I'm just gonna put that in there. There we go. Now we cover every color. We still have the minus purple, but it's not going to matter. I'm not really casting. I just want something that uses green, if nothing else. Actually, I'm going to put it in front of the parrot so it can tank for it. Alright, there we go. Battle 20 has a bomb bot? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, though. Bomb bot would do a lot of damage if you didn't damage it prior. Is it in the first 2 slots? If so, that's going to be a really easy Yagway cleanup, and then it just kills itself out. But if it's in the 3rd or 4th slot, that could be really annoying. That'll be a lot of bomb bot damage. Even though it kills itself out, that's still going to hurt when it does its thing. Okay, what can we kill here? Literally everything. Let's go for the Shockopus. A skull there. Instantly dies. And what else do we need? I guess we'll throw a poke. Grab herself a skull. Get herself an entangle thingy. That'll give us a poke again. And then we can just poke kill it. You made it through 14 with the team? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can make it to 12. For sure. I do want to stop a little bit earlier. But, I don't know. It could possibly go all the way. You could literally bring a team like this all the way to 20 and it'd probably work. It wouldn't be realistic because it would take like 20 hours to finish the game mode if we were to use this team for every single final battle. But I think you actually can get away with it. It would take forever to win, but it would win. Okay, let's see. Also, if you can ever get a team like this to the 16th battle, or technically to the 17th battle or higher, it is the same amount of points to use 4 bounties on the 16th battle as it is to use 3 bounties on the 20th battle. So if you were able to get done the 17th battle with pure bounty, while it would be way slower and probably not worth it from a time perspective, it would technically be more points than doing every single battle at 20 with only 3. Okay, we'll go do that right there. And then we throw parrot at him. But no, I'd much rather just camp it. Go to like maybe 12, switch over to Yagway, and then just rush through the rest of them. Because that'll still be enough for all rewards. It might not get us really high on the leaderboard, but more often than not, that's actually still enough to make leaderboard too. I don't think a lot of people bother going all the way on the rewards, mainly because it does cost a lot of gems. It's like 1,000-something gems. I think it's around 1,100 or so. You do get several hundred of those back, like about 100, and even more once you make leaderboard, but it still costs like 1,000 gems or so, which is a lot to a lot of people. So throw that at that. Get the kill. We're almost at the point where he doesn't one-shot anymore. We're still not really at the point where we need Entangle, though, oddly enough. Hey, I keep forgetting, we do 2 times skull damage. Right? Yeah. Mechs, and he is indeed a mech. Oh, that's why I did less. I forgot he has stone skin. I was like, wait, why did it not do more damage? That's why. Oh no, it didn't kill. Gasp. Okay, let's go get an entangle on him. Hey, we finally entangled something. Okay, that'll die off for 2 times damage. 30 gave, and then throw the parrot. So actually probably shoots out the other way around. Oh, never mind. He is impervious. It wouldn't have mattered if we tried silencing him. So, is it best to stick with 16 with 4 bounties? No. No. That would never be the case because it's so much slower. I was just kind of mentioning that. But no, if you can use bounty on 17, 18, 19, or 20, and you're mainly just doing it for points and points alone, and you don't care how long it takes, it would probably be worth doing. I don't know if you'd be able to get away with that, though. It depends what the battles are. But I believe you could now. We now have Entangle and we have Silence. The only big issue is a lot of these mechs do have immune to that kind of stuff, like the Blast Cannon. But if there was a battle between 17 and 20 that had no immune to it, and probably like a bomb bot just laying in there that will just kill itself out or something, you probably could get away with doing it and gaining more points than what you would do from doing the battle 20 with 3. But no, I'm switching to Yagway regardless, just because the amount of time. We will be here for years. Not that long, but you know, it would take a very substantial amount of time. Also, why am I trying to get physical damage up? That's going to do nearly nothing. Well, I guess we could throw it at Firebomb, so it's less annoying, but... let's start with Blast Cannon, I guess. Just double tap on that will do what we need. Mainly need reds and, did we do anything with that skull? It's kind of safe there. Mainly just need reds and brown for the most part. I guess reds mainly because we just threw that other ability now too. So yeah, I'm gonna give him purple. He doesn't use it. Actually, a lot of mechs don't really use purple. There's a few of them. There's Carnex, there's Dracos, and I can't think of another one. I know there's a few more out there, but not too many good ones. They also they lack green a lot. Almost no mechs use green. That's like the biggest color I believe they're missing. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, the only green mech in the entire game is the teddy bear thing. Or teddy bear. The, what is it called? The, mech bear or whatever. So we'll go to that, get a little poke. Go entangle him because why not? Actually, how on earth did he do so much damage to that? I didn't even realize how far it went down. I guess we just poke it so we can skull kill it. Oh, why did I give it? Oh, actually, it doesn't gain anything from that. Oh, but it does gain a skull, but it's entangled, so doesn't matter much. We'll go through that for now. Maybe a silence. Oh, he's immune. Hello. I like how I always go for the few things that actually have immune. There's almost none of them on his team, but the few that do have it, let's aim for it. Okay, let's go grab that up. See what else we can get going here. I'll stick around, I guess. Grab a purple surge, try into yellow, didn't get it. He'll go remove all those, take that into his skull, cascade. And that's pretty much that. Move that over. And I guess we should true damage kill him. But yeah, I guess we'll do it up to battle 12. Okay, we'll move the brown over. Take a blue. Cascade's purple. We'll just take the skull. But it's stats like these which just starts getting really annoying with trying to do what we're using right now. So we'll entangle him. That'll give us the mana to poke him for like 0 damage, but it's more than it's more than 0, but basically 0. So he's entangled, so still can't do anything. We'll go and fake silence him. Oh, at least I hit the other one as well. I'm gonna drop a brown into that red, or not. We'll go grab the red manually then. Not enough for full mana, but we'll take that, get our kill. Blue cascade and that, or we can just take red. That works better. And just throw this onto, I guess start working down this goblin rocket. So we can just kill it when he has full mana again. We can get an entangle if we want, and I believe we do want it. So we'll do that. Take a skull, almost kill it with that. I can actually clean it up with this so it doesn't do an armor buff for the other guys. But even if it did, we can just do more damage with our true damage in that case. Take a skull. And what else we need? Take the blues over. Get ourselves a... What do I even need here? All of it looks bad. Let's move that down. He got the mana I needed, but we can skull him. And 1 HP, of course. Why would it not be 0? There we go. Okay. And 2 more. Wait, did I accidentally repeat one of the battles? Why does it... Oh, no, it does. I couldn't see it because of the background. It looked like it didn't have a check next to the 10. I was going to say, I know for sure I did that battle. What battle am I going to switch? 13 I'm going to switch. We probably could keep going with it, but I don't want to risk the Val Ravens. They're already going to attempt to escape, like, right now. Which means I should have probably already switched. But, I don't know, maybe we switch now. But now that we just had a Val Raven, there's a good chance there won't be a Val Raven on the next battle, so I guess we'll be fine. Do we have a drop for that? Doesn't look like it. We'll go and throw our true damage down at it. A Gave is not enough to kill, but I do need it. Since it's not a mech, I do need to go throw the other poke at it. Let's just go get the silence thing up. Not because I need silence, but because I need the damage that the silence will give. Or no, I don't. I could just use a Gave here. Actually, I could just use both of them. And that should kill it. There we go. Okay. So that's out the way, at least. Now we just need to win the battle. So Entangle him, just so we don't have to deal with that little bit of attack that he has. It's not really that high a value, but still don't want to have to deal with it. Easiest way to kill him at this point would be completely ignore skulls and just go for, what's his name? The Tagar... Oh, I keep forgetting his name. He has such a weird name. The Tagaraki. If we can just get 2 Tagarakis at him, that will easily kill. Actually, almost 1 might even kill him. Never mind, 1 kills him. I don't even need to. There we go. That fixes that problem. And now we just go all in on the thing, and Firebomb will kill itself. Good job, Firebomb. You got this. Great job, Firebomb. There we go. Okay. And I guess we'll do this one and then bail on this team. Just for the quicker speed of the other team. So we'll take that into another one. That'll give us Entangle. Yeah, their attack value is starting to get up to ours as well and everything. It's about time to switch. So we'll take a red. And get ourselves a... Get a blue, I guess. Wait, they both have immune to silence, don't they? No. Never mind, nothing on this team actually has immune to silence. That's convenient. Go poke us, it's fine. Don't even need the Entangle yet. We'll throw it into you. If I'm not mistaken, this troop used to have the highest, or I know for sure, at one point, this troop had the highest base armor in the entire game, as far as starting armor is concerned. I don't know if that's still the case. I don't believe it is, but it's still pretty high up there, obviously. Given that it was the highest before. So we'll do that to get a Gave. Currently not enough mana, though. Not even close. Neither even surged. Not like we need it, but it'd still be nice to have them. A little bit of a poke. Don't have any barriers to break, though. I don't think a single mech actually has barrier. Other than if you were to use Dawnbringer or something on hero, but that doesn't count. So it looks like we're finally going to lose a troop, but luckily in this game mode it doesn't actually matter how many troops we lose. It just matters what our starting multiplier is. Though it does matter if we completely lose the battle. Let's see, I'll move that down. I might have to re-entangle him just to be safe, though he did not go for that Doom Score there. Interesting. Do we skull or not skull? Problem is he's just going to skull follow up regardless. Yep, there he goes. Okay. That is somewhat shaky. Take that down. Skulls do a lot less damage now. He just gains absurd stats. Actually, so much so, I'm just going to let him have that. It's easier just to one-shot him with this Tagaraki. And we'll do the same thing with the other guy, and then Bombot will kill itself out. Oh, I could take into his Browns 5 times. Oops. Whoops. Okay. Do I take skull, or do I just Tagaraki kill it? I believe I just let him have that. Let me silence the... Never mind, I shouldn't have even casted that. Oh no! Wait, what? I thought it only does adjacents. How did it silence him? Okay, I'm gonna deliberately let him keep having skulls because I believe this is enough to one-shot him. And now all we need is Firebomb to Firebomb. And we'll be good to go. So all I have to do now is wait till he unsilences. I don't know why I silenced him. But, and then give him a bunch of Browns. Or we could just kill him normally, I guess. Either or. The only problem is trying to kill him normally we'll have to take away his color. But oh well, I highly doubt he's going to kill us with just skulls. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely time to go switch. We could go a little bit further if we really wanted to, but it's not going to be worth the risk of losing a Valraven. There he goes, he just firebombs us. So that's as far as we're going to go with Pure. And now let's switch to a real team. So we'll get rid of that, and then get Feral Hounds and Yagwe. There we go, real team achieved. What are we missing? We're still missing purple, so the banner we have set is perfect. And we already get to convert it out from purple to red. So we're good to go. Wish we did have something just to sync purple into, but it's fine that we don't. Optimally, first slot would end up using it, but this is definitely one of the weeks that it doesn't. But oh well, we have Entangle, we have Silence. This is actually the first week ever that we'll be able to use both of the mechanics as well. Both the Entangle aspect of the Urska Druid, as well as the Silence aspect of the Parrot. So give this a shot, see what happens. Not like we have a choice, we have to use the Urska this week. But, yeah, should be fine. Anything else I need to switch around? Doesn't look like it, so, yeah, it's fine, right? Should be. I don't see why not. Just like double checking it a billion times. Will Trick Shot work instead of a Gave? Yes, but it lowers your bounty. The whole point why we're even using a Gave is for his bounty bonus, so that we could use a pure bounty team. And now we're using 3 bounty troops. Ideally in Bounty Hunter, your goal is to use as many bounty multipliers as you possibly can, and still win within a realistic time. So for the most part, you just use 4 for the first several battles for about the first 8 to 12, and then you switch to something like this for the rest of them. And that's basically how Bounty Hunter gets ran every single time, except with a different troop every single time, since you have to use whatever the bounty captain is. Well, you don't have to, but it gives twice the effect, so if you have it, you'd be crazy not to. What do we need here? We'll go take a red to green. No Yagwe, so we'll just keep moving mana. Get a Feral Hound for the sole purpose of giving us alignment. Doesn't even care. I don't even care if it does anything other than just give us alignment. It's the only thing it really needs to do. It doesn't even need to do it initially, like that. You can just simply give it like that after the fact. But doing both is also nice. We just killed it with red. That's another thing that can happen occasionally. With 3 life steal after getting a kill. It's pretty funny. But as you can see, this is just like cakewalk quick. Oh, instead of Trick Shot? I mean, instead of Yagwe using Trick Shot, I guess you could get away with that. It'd be a bit slower, but still get it done. Actually, what is the best alternative here? Ward Breaker would be pretty good, but then you run into the issue of not having Ward Breaker. A really big red-purple would work there. Also, is there a good red-purple-green mythic? I don't think there is. Actually, is there even one? But, yeah, red-purple or red-green. Any really high damage red-purple or red-green would work very well in last slot there. It doesn't specifically have to be him. It just happens to work best with him. Or at least from my understanding it does. From what I've tested with it. And it works for me, so that's good enough. It's even better than using Infernus there. It's better than using everything I've ever tried there so far. There's probably something you could do with Titan Hero that's slightly safer. But, I don't know, Yagwe tends to win almost every battle. And it's way quicker. Yeah, Mang first slot Titan tends to always work. There's not a single thing that doesn't work for. I'm actually really surprised they haven't touched Mang yet. But I guess because they wanted to just add weapons that were kind of like it to try to get people to use something other than Mang. But it didn't work because everyone still just uses Mang for the most part. But, yeah, Mang is insanely good. Mang first slot Titan with Brownstorm Barrier, Enrage, or the explosion into the immunes is so ridiculously strong. We'll throw a skull there just because it's Doom Skull, and we have 2 times skull damage anyways against every single thing, since they're all mechs. Oh, don't kill it now. Don't make us have to go get an Entangle out. We have it if we need it. I didn't want to have to use it, but we will if we need. Okay, do we have alignment? The answer is no. So move that over. Do we have alignment now? The answer is still no. Oh, geez, yeah, we do. So we'll go get that. Go get ourselves a new board. That's actually useful. Half of that happened. We got a new board. It was not useful. And that's pretty much matched. This will kill it off the reds we take, or not. But that will kill it off of that. And then just throw it again. And we keep stealing magic like crazy. Any damage applies after the magic. So if we're stealing 8 magic, we're dealing 8 additional damage on our ability. It takes effect immediately. Oh, we got a Valraven. Always nice to see more of those. Barely any yellow on the board, too. Too bad we can't silence it. We can entangle it, though, however. So, yeah, we have that going for us. Good move that. Please don't miss. Actually, you know what? Out of safety's sake, I should probably get that to full mana. Oh, Valraven, what is your attack value? That's what we get for not using Entangle. Oh, that's fine. Valraven should die right now. Let's move that over. Take a skull, dead. Alright, so that's situated. Let's keep getting our barriers up because we definitely need those. He ruins my alignment. I guess we'll throw this down again then to regain our alignment. And just throw that down several times. Get another hound down. And what else do we need here? Not really worth it, but we still go for it because I need the mana back. And then we just need that 2 more times. Still need it 2 more times because that makes no difference. Actually, if anything, that lowered our damage, not increased it. Because we have 4 less damage now. Not like it would matter much, but he still dies in 2 shots. Do I have a Discord server? Not currently. There is an official Gems of War Discord server. But, yeah, I have been having requests to make my own. I probably will, starting early next year or something. People have been asking in the past. It'd be a good place to, like, share teams and other stuff like that. But yeah, we can have one based on the channel, eventually. It's just I haven't really felt the need to because, the one that's already set up for Gems of War in general is already pretty nice. Okay, what do we need here? We need... all of it looks bad. We need none of it. Well, let's go create some greens. If nothing else, it goes straight into Yagwe, which is actually a really good thing to put into. It's an alternative way of feeding him the full mana. Take a skull. We still get that extra damage, even if he has stone skin. He ruined my alignment. No, he didn't. We still have it, kind of. Barely. We'll get less mana out of it than manually taking it, but it's still fine. We'll take that, move that, take all the reds, throw a hound down. And yeah, we have alignment. We'll go for that. Take a red over. Get that into a bunch of browns. Go for another hound. Get another hit right there. Take a red over. Hound it again. Our alignment once again. Repeat cycle. No, it ruined my alignment. Luckily, it actually came right back and then skulls. Yeah, so far this week, or this bounty hunter is like cakewalk easy. And someone said there's a bomb bot on the final battle. If there is, that makes it super, super easy, especially if it's in the first 2 slots. Oh, no, actually, I guess it would be even easier if it was in 3rd or 4th slot. If it was in 3rd or 4th, if and only if it's not blocked by brown. But the problem is, like, every mech uses brown. Not every mech, but there's a lot of them. That's why he creates browns as well. Okay, what do we need here? I need you to get mana, but there's no way for you to get mana, so let's take a green for now. Wait, we actually have +1 to green? Oh, no we don't, but we do. We have +1 on green off of Urska. I was gonna say, I know for sure I didn't set that as my banner, but no, Urska's giving it to us. Oh, interesting. You know what, maybe that is the new parrot replacement then. At least with this kind of team. Because when do we ever need parrots? Like the one time we'd need to bring it out would be for, well, I guess if they had one really dangerous ability on a given week. But the only time we would technically need it is Valraven, but Valraven has immune to it. And without that other troop, we can't actually do anything. So, you know what? This might actually be the new thing. It might finally replace out Parrot as far as what we use on with this synergy. So now we'd start putting this in second slot instead of Parrot, and then whatever the new bounty is in first. Yeah, it's one of the best bounty troops, if not the best bounty troop they've ever added. Well, we'll go get another Hound down. And... well, I guess we keep doing this until we get alignment. There we go. Okay. So throw that down. Grab another one again. Go for a hit again. And that's dead. Oh, it's in 4th spot? Ooh, interesting. Oh, it's blocked by 2 Browns, though. If it was in place of Blast Cannon, that'd be really nice. Oh, no, it's still easy. It's doing nothing. It's basically a 3 versus... well, now it's literally doing nothing. It got replaced with a Valraven. But, yeah, it's not really going to do much in last slot. The, Bombot, that is. So it's basically like a 3 versus 4. So unfortunately, now we gotta deal with that Valraven. Valraven in last slot is the most annoying location to kill it. In this particular battle, best location for it would definitely be second slot. Or really, almost always the best location for it would be second slot. Or maybe even first. Second slot if it's blocked by yellow, or first if there's no way on the team for it to be blocked by yellow. Of course, we have no control where it pops up though. Well, speak about no control. This board is not good. Take a red and get the skull. He gives us alignment, but he immediately ruins it. I guess we'll go for a hit. So we'll go get another Hound down. Actually, before we do, let's move that. Get that down. And then we should recast it. We should have enough mana. We'll take the red just in case. And dead. That not only does 3 damage to him, but that gives us enough boost ratio from the HP steal that it increases our damage by 1. So we're basically doing 4 damage every single time we take a red. Yeah, this should be a pretty easy final battle to farm. Just gotta go do it some. Also, I haven't claimed a single reward yet. I should probably go do that. We have probably up to, I don't even know, tier 8, tier 9 already done. I forget how far it even goes. But we probably have a decent chunk of the earlier stuff done. Probably have a little orb waiting for us. Hopefully it's blue. It's mainly those major orbs I need to be blue, though. We haven't gotten a blue major orb in, like, it feels like 2 months. It's been a long time. We've definitely gotten smaller ones since then. Whoa, obviously, but not the bigger ones. Well, one nice thing about this team is it does get stronger the less troops it has. The only 2 troops we need is Feral Hounds plus Yagwe. Everything else is just support. Yeah, I was gonna throw that without even looking at the board because I just assumed it had alignment. It did, but still. Always gotta double check. Oh, that's one annoying thing though. His silence does not have... I mean, his silence has immune to silence. So I can't silence his silencer. Okay, and worst comes to worst, Bombot just kills itself. No, worst comes to worst. He kills us with 1 billion skulls. What even is that? Well, we'll go and hit you with a skull into... Hound. Wow. I mean, into Yagwe. That Bombot just killed like half the team with just skulls. Annoying little guy. Oh wow. Already 15. Keep forgetting how quickly those go initially. But let's see. What do we have then? Got a bunch of gem keys. We got ourselves orb there. Did we get a second orb? Yeah, we got a second orb. Oh, we got all 3 orbs already. Oh, wait. There's 4 orbs now? I thought there was only 3. Wait, did they change the rewards, or did I just look at it wrong? I'm pretty sure it's still 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, never mind. There's only 3. I don't know why I thought there was 4. Yeah, never mind. It's still the same amount of orbs and everything. And that should be 3 orbs for us. And 17 gem keys. I believe that gem keys the same amount, but they allocated them to different locations. Actually, that might even be more gem keys. I'm not even fully certain. But regardless, 17. And please give at least 1 blue orb. Though, save it for the major orbs, I guess, if you're not going to give us anything here. Oh, apparently it's saving it for the major. 2 Orbs of Wisdom, which we don't need, and Orb of Cleanse, which is okay. That's 15 gem keys, basically. But yeah, those are the 2 main things we gotta look forward to then. Oh, wait. There is a 4th orb. Hold up. Was there always a 4th orb? Why do I feel like this wasn't always a thing? Am I just going crazy? I could have sworn there was only ever 3 orbs here. Or 3 normal orbs. 3 normal orbs and 2 majors. Has it always been 4 normal and 2 majors? I know they tweaked it slightly. I just don't know the exact differences that they made with it. But yeah, weird. I could have sworn that wasn't the case. No, have I done Red Guild War Day? No, we're not doing that till later tonight. I always do it on the nightly streams, Guild Wars and stuff like that. Okay, what do we need here? All of it looks pretty bad. We'll just move that for now. Nothing else. This can go Entangle. I think I am actually going to Entangle fronts. I keep not entangling. We have this support troop here that I keep not using. Could use it some. And now he can't do a single skull damage to us. Oh wait, why did I take away purple? We don't even use purple. I need to keep it on the board as much as possible. So that we can use it for Feral Hound extra turns or Feral Hound alignment into Yagwe. There we go, move that. Throw another Hound down. What else we need to move? Oh, we'll go for it again. Take another one. Move the reds over. He just dies out. Nice. Take a skull. Skull, dead. Yeah, it's possible to have those really bad Guild War weeks. I've had them before. Sometimes just revamping every single team you're currently using can help. And of course using them some in PvP beforehand. Alright, so that's full Yagwe. We can actually start using that immediately, so that works. We'll throw that down. I guess we go for Hound and just hope it doesn't miss. And it actually doesn't. Nice. And now we're actually starting to get into a slight loop. Which is the whole point of this combination in the first place. I'm going to throw it again just because it gives us full Hounds. And just hope that the full Hound goes... Oh, well, that's not what I want happening. Oh, that is also definitely not what I want happening. I don't even deal with that, actually. I didn't even think about him as like a really big threat, but he kind of is. Wish the bomb bot was in front of him. But, yeah, I can't even silence him. He has Impervious. I can't even stun and then silence him because he has Impervious. He has immune to stun. He didn't always have Impervious, but they gave it to him at one point. And now he's very annoying in instances like this. And now he's going to silence something important again. Yep. Oh, there goes my other important troop. You know what? I'm just going to have to start parroting him. Even though we don't need the silence, I need to start hitting damage on him of some kind. Something has to hit him. It's not even that much damage. It's only 34, but it's very annoying. Actually, rather have him hitting skulls like that constantly than doing his damage. So I don't have any alignment, so I'm going to hold and just hope he hits something else. Or not. Okay. We're just going to have to throw it at him. Well, if nothing else, we still do 3 damage per red and keep gaining more HP. We can slowly start utilizing that. Okay, I'm going to leave all that there, or at least try to, because if he gets unsilenced, that is insanely good value. If he could ever get unsilenced. I'm going to bait him skull. It doesn't kill, so it's fine. There we go, that's match. Wow, that was annoying. Let's not see that again. If we're going to lose to anything, we're going to lose to Blast Cannon spam. It's very low damage, but it's disable enough that it could potentially win against us if he gets skull lucky. Especially since we would have lost our Entangle by then, most likely. Can I show my Red Guild War team? Sure, I can go show my Red Guild War team. It's the same I always use, though. I don't think we changed it for about a month now, just because we haven't had a need to. Actually, probably been a little bit longer than that. Okay, nothing we can do about him. We'll just let it happen. Take a skull into that for now. Good, he silenced his first slot, that's fine. Out of all the things to silence, that is one of the less consequential ones. He converts all that over. I don't need any of that mana. Well, you never know. We'll get a Hound down. I'll obviously miss, but I just need it for better board. And better board it is. So we'll take that, take a red, throw a Hound again, just so we have full mana there. No alignment, so we'll throw it again. Now we have alignment, throw it in, get a kill. Get a last bit of mana that we need. Oh, I should take an Nap round first. Get it off the board so we don't have it in the way. Hopefully that's aligned. I believe it is. Yes, it is. I like how he's not denying any of the mana I actually need. He keeps denying things that actually help us instead, which is definitely very convenient, to say the least. Go for. Oh wait, you know what? I should just Yagway him just so he wouldn't go silence crazy. Got a kill. Doesn't matter though. Go get another Hound. Board is still awful. And apparently he still lives, but we just poke him. Yeah, let me go show the Red Guild War team real quick. Actually, don't even recall off the top of my head what I use. Oh, tribute. Good thing we came back because we get free tributes. I got a 3 on the previous one. It was really low. Normally it averages around that, a 10. But yeah, Guild Wars, attack. Well, as far as defense, our defense actually doing decently this time. It's been doing pretty bad recently, the dwarf team, but this time it's scored the highest of any day so far. It's currently 3-8. It already has more wins than all the other days with like half the battles. So it's performing very well so far. Actually, more so than anything so far. And they're not even a low guild either, I don't believe. The kingdom is they're right behind us, like right on top of us. Anyways. Let me go and find my attack team for today. The attack team is... Oh yeah, I switched over to... That's a little bit of a weird team, but it does work. I'm basically using a Divinia Yagway team. The other two you can replace out for other stuff. It's just I ended up going all in with the Mythics. We were trying to figure out what to use with Megavore, and that's what we decided. And I've been using Megavore ever since because it's fun to use. Has that 8% instant kill, has really high damage. Has that armor tier, which makes Infernus just destroy through everything. Most of what Megavore does not count well for scoring, but he generally helps you win quick enough that it doesn't really matter. Biggest issue is that Divinia tends to die a lot on this team. And then it can slightly start to break apart, but other than that, it's pretty nice. It also has double immune up front, too, to mana drain, using Divinia plus Yagway. But yeah, Divinia plus Yagway, I would say, is the easiest way to get through Red Day. They're both legends, but if you have that combo, it's pretty solid. Alright, do we have another reward yet? Yes, we do. Nice. Moving on up. Already at 16, then 17, then 18, then 19, then 20. So actually, these take the longest. Are the last few, though. Like, we might be this far already, but this isn't even the halfway point, I don't think, because of how much the points scale upwards. I believe you need 250,000 points, if I'm not mistaken, to get all rewards. I actually forget what it is off the top of my head. But actually, there's an easy way to tell. 80,000 plus 45,000 plus 30,000 plus 25,000 and basically add that to our number. And that's how many we need total. So yeah, I think we're only 1/3 the way there. But we only just recently got to the final battle. 80,000 plus 45,000 plus 30,000 plus, yeah, it's that much. Plus 25,000 minus a little bit. And if we add all that into our thing... Oh, wait. That's weird. Did I do that right? I guess that's coming out to about 225,000. I always thought it was 250. Oh well, not too big a deal. Whatever it is, we're reaching it. Doesn't matter how many points we need. We will get it. Let's keep going. Yep, Valor Raven first slot. That is bad. Well, it does allow us to hit skulls and everything on it. It's just going to be annoying in that every yellow he takes gets him closer to escaping, which we obviously don't want. Well, actually going to just take that so he doesn't get yellow. Every single instance we get that can deny him of yellow is what we want to do. So we'll do this because we just take a green, worst comes to worst, to get him to full mana. We have the +1 into it as well, so we can instantly get it to full. There we go. He just takes a skull. Thank you for that, because that's a lot less annoying than anything else you could have done. Get another hound down, and hopefully that'll be enough to get rolling. No, it is not. No alignment. I guess we just take a red and go try hounding again. As long as he's not taking yellow, that's the main thing that matters. And that can die out, but we just keep it barrier, so I guess it won't be dying anytime soon. He didn't get any free yellow off of that. I don't know why he's not taking a single yellow. He has so many opportunities to. He just doesn't want it, apparently. There, we should have alignment, and there should be no way he can deny it, unless he would have hit one of those 2 colors. But he's really adamant about not hitting the colors we need, oddly enough. Okay, well, let's go and, get a hound down. Take a hit right there. Go for another one. Grab a... We'll go get another one in there. Why not? And then we can just go hit the entire area. You know what? Never mind. We'll do it again. Then we'll hit the entire area. Double hit that. Then we just have to deal with the last 2. We already got mana, so I'm not even going to take that red. Use it for the extra turn instead. And that's enough to just kill it. Yeah, I thought it was 250,000. I had to have done something wrong with the math there. But that would make sense. Say we're 1/3 the way there. So it does start increasing a lot now that we can just farm the final battle over and over again. We're not even an hour in. Actually, this might be one of the few that we can finally get done in 3 hours. I think there's only been one other bounty hunter we've been able to do in 3 hours for full completion. Normally it takes like 4 to 5 hours in my experience. But it's definitely very well worth doing if you have the gems. It's about 1,000 gems, and you end up getting 4 normal orbs, 2 vault keys, I believe it was, and 2 major orbs. Plus, you normally make leaderboard, or at least with the current amount of people that try for it, you normally make leaderboard. Because I think only about 1,000 or so people ever bother going for bounty hunter. Or of course, you could just use the free battles and just get whatever you get out of that. I believe they slightly nerfed the rewards for new free battles, though. Not that they actually, like, nerfed any of the rewards. It's mainly that they've shifted them back, I believe. It could just be that I'm just looking at it differently, but I'm pretty sure they changed the reward slightly. It did not look the same. Like, where they actually get allocated compared to before. But it could just be because the text face of it looks different. That I know for sure they changed. So maybe just looking at it that way makes it look different, even though it might not be. Alright, we'll go get a hound down. Get a good Yagway in there, if he'll even let me. Also, what's going to be really interesting is how they changed up the scoring for... What's it called? For delves, for faction events every single Tuesday, as well as new ones when they come in. Because they completely overhauled that system for a completely new system. We haven't gotten to see it yet, though. We won't see it for the first time till this Tuesday, in which we'll go over it extensively. Basically, the general summary of it is don't camp level 20. In short, that's basically what you need to know. Don't camp level 20. Alright, we'll go through that down. That'll die. Oh, and never mind. He kills itself out. I believe if Bombot does the final blow to us, though, we still lose. Even if he dies. Have Pharaoh Hound stop howling. All it does is howl. Does it every single time. I know, that's a nice sound, seeing it constantly, or, yeah, that's a nice sound, hearing it constantly do that. Because that means we're looping. It's bad when we don't keep hearing that sound, because that means we missed a billion times. I'll go move that over. Grab herself a red to red to red. If that was possible, I would take it. Red to red to red, all 0 of them. Oh, I'm taking mana for something that's silenced. Good job. I didn't even know this. Okay, now he's unsilenced. Though that doesn't help us much. Alright, let's go Entangle this guy. I feel like I'm barely using him for his Entangle. I should start using that a bit more. It's also one of the reasons we'll be putting him in second slot when we start using him for other stuff. But yeah, he's going to be a good parrot replacement, I feel like. We'll go to that. Get a little bit of mana. That's enough to get Hound. Please don't silence something important. That is by far one of the most annoying troops I've seen on the final battle. It's kind of made up by the fact that there's a bomb bot there. Though the bomb bot's a little bit of an issue too, because if he gains too much armor off the Sphinx, that bomb bot can't have enough damage to kill us if we don't have barrier up currently. Which would not be good. Has a high concentration of damage that we can't easily stop because of its location. Unless we start getting Feral Hound there. I mean, unless we start getting Yagway there. Ooh, he just converted out something I actually need for once. I needed those reds, but we'll go down the green route, I guess, to make up for that. But now there's no reds for us to use, so we're going to have to throw a blank Hound here. He's going to go silence something important, or not. He just does not want to silence. I'm perfectly fine with that mentality, though. There we go. Oh, hey, he finally hit something that has immune. We only have one troop on our entire team immune, but he finally decided to go for it again. Okay, just got rid of my purples I need. Which means we're kind of stuck with a weird board until we get Hound up again. I could have taken green in that as well. But yeah, we'll take a brown over. Get another Hound down. And that still does not... Oh, yes, it does. Never mind. There we go. Finally. So now that he has 1 billion armor, let's start actually slowly chipping him down. We almost killed him with true damage. It has taken that long. Actually, at this point, we might as well just kill him with true damage. No, we're not going to go that far with it. That would take so many. We would need to take another 12 reds. More than that. 13 reds. No, 14 reds. Math. Yeah, 14 reds is correct. Have to take 14 more reds in order to stop him. Oh, let's keep going. Grab that. I wish I had Yagway right there. That would have been perfect. Of course, when we finally have a good board for it, we don't have his mana. Come on, get full mana. There you go. Finally, he dies out. Starting to tear through the armors. Then we just have to deal with those 2 gigantic values of armor. Alright, we should be safe now. I'll get another Hound in there for more barrier, because why not? That hits something immune, that is perfectly fine. That'll give us our mana back, so we can just loop it back into the other thing. That gets a kill, but that just makes our barriers better. I keep feeding him red. Not helpful. Luckily, he keeps hitting the wrong target, at least. Okay, he didn't ruin our alignment, and it's already matched because we casted him so many times that he just keeps getting more and more and more damage over time. Until it just kills it out so easily. Hello, Gabor. Welcome. First time you've actually spent gems on doing bounty? Yeah, if you have a large reserve of several thousand, it is worth it. If you're low on gems, it's probably not, but I don't know. There's a lot of rewards for it. Bunch of orbs, bunch of vault keys, a decent amount of gem keys. Not more than spending gems on them, but you know, it's still giving you some back, if nothing else. And the main reward is the 2 major orbs, I would say, that you have guarantee if you get all the way to the end of bounty. It does require tier 6 to effectively make it, though. You also need to have enough stats to be able to take out this final battle or a similar battle, using a similar team to this, or really any team, but you know, something like this would work better or best, or at least decently. Move that over. That'll give us Yagway, which we can easily throw next turn. Move that down. Another one. Get another Hound down. Continue to loop until we win. Take Skull over. And then we just have to deal with those 2. I'm actually going to take a free Skull because why not? It gets rid of our purple, but it seems like we're still going to be able to loop without it. And as match. Or not, never mind. We'll need one more hit. Luckily, we easily have another hit. Everything's barriered up, so it's not even gonna die, and down it goes. Would Tagaraki not be worthwhile in stage 20 to give massive armor? Or, yeah, he'd be okay. If you don't have other options, he'd definitely be fine to kill through everything. Problem with that, though, is... Well, it depends what you're using. But more often than not, Pharaoh Hound in a case of this team would be way stronger. But, yeah, you can get away with Tagaraki if you wanted to run, like, a true damage team with, like, maybe Weaver or something. Tagaraki plus Weaver would be very, very solid. I don't know if it would actually be quicker than this team, but it would definitely be insanely good. Especially since they buffed Web Spinner, which technically means they buffed Weaver, because Weaver summons Web Spinner. What about a 4x bounty team? Earlier we were using the Urska Druid, Parrot, a Gave, I believe it's called. That one green purple cactus guy, and Tagaraki Warrior is what we were using earlier. And obviously Tagaraki Warrior is like 99% of your damage. Or maybe more like 90%, but it's basically the thing doing literally everything. It's a little slow though, actually really slow. But it would win. You have Silence, you have Entangle. Actually, the only real big issue with trying to do that on this tier 20 battle, you might actually need to bring it down or something. But this cannon, it has immune to Silence and immune to Entangle, which are the two main mechanics you'd be using to disable everything if you were to use pure bounty hunter. I almost said pure faction. Wrong game mode. Let's see. I really wish he did not have immunes. That is so annoying. We'll just take some reds, I guess, for now. Red and brown. Slowly shipping that up. Yeah, we get a Hound down. There we go. And now he just instantly dies. We're pretty close to it. Move that over. Go for it again. Should be enough damage. And dead. Yep, we got a Penguin. Except I believe we already have Penguin Max, so we don't need no Penguin. No, we do not. Oh, we do need to go get Penguin. We'll do it in a moment. Yep, where's Bounty Hunter? They moved it. The Penguin overlapped our Bounty Hunter. Wait, why does this not say reward 20? Wait, what? Reward 18, reward 18. Oh, duh. That's the reward you're currently working towards. I see. I never noticed that it said that there. Has it always said that? I always thought it said what battle you were currently on there, instead of that. Oh, I see. It shows the points there, then that, and then it shows... Okay, never mind. That makes sense. It threw me off for a second. What kind of rewards will we be getting in Tower of Doom? You'll be getting Dooms, you'll be getting Scrolls, and you'll be getting gems. It is actually a game mode where you farm gems. Kind of. It's possible to lose gems, but you can also net profit a decent amount of gems. Kind of like how Guild Wars is. Like, you could go so heavy into bonuses that you lose gems, but you could also just go slightly into them and just gain a decent amount. But overall, it is a game mode that's supposed to help you accumulate gems for your guild. Kind of like Guild Wars, except not Guild Wars at all. It's still pure color, and it's still gem-based as far as profit, but it's completely different. It's like what happens if Guild Wars met Delves, is basically what the game mode is. Basically just combined both those two game modes into one game mode. I would even notice we have Valraven just sitting right there. Should probably go do something about that. Fortunately, we just killed the thing blocking his mana, so we don't really have much of a choice on when it dies. Let's go get that down. I was hoping we'd get full mana out of it. He's gonna take so much armor that we need to go clear through, and he just got rid of my reds I need. That's not good. Finally getting smarter and hitting things that it should be hitting in the first place. But as long as we make sure it doesn't take yellow, it should be okay. Oh, it could destroy all of the yellow too. I didn't even think about that. That could be annoying. But let's go take a red for now. I'm hoping we get a Yagway alignment or something going. Perfect, he just hands it to us. If he doesn't go... Oh, no, he got rid of it right at the end there. Alright, let's go get those reds back on the board. Get that alignment that we need. Throw it down again. Keep the loop going, come on. Take that skull. And 2 more hits will do it. So we'll get another Hounds. Nice. We can work with that. And that should be match. We won. Do I Hound again? Out of safety's sake, I'm just going to throw his ability. It's a bit of a waste there, but it makes sure the Valraven 100% dies. And now he'll just kill itself out. We'll just do that just to gain barrier, if nothing else. And then we guarantee win since he has to hit barrier. Yeah, let me go do the pet real quick, I guess. Because I know I'll forget about it if I don't. We only need 2 more copies too, so we're right on top of it. Also, if I'm not mistaken, that gives us 1 extra or 2 extra HP. Wait, is it 1 or 2? It might actually even be 2. It will give us extra HP whenever we use a pure giant team. Currently, oh, that's going to help us for later too. For Guild War Day. What Guild War Defend do I use it on? I believe green. Yeah, Defend green. So currently we're getting a bonus of 28. But once we get this guy to max, as we're about to go do, hopefully if we get 2 copies right now, that will then be 30. So this team will have even higher HP if it wasn't already big enough. Oh, too bad there's not a giant. Wow, there's still not even a giant bonus yet either. It already has this kind of stats, and there's not even a giant pet yet. That's insane. But yeah, we're going to get... That number just seems so ridiculously huge. 30 extra HP if we can go get 2 pets right here. Of course, we're already getting 28 still. Well, let's go get them. Also, thank you, Nicola, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Also, oh, whenever you get pets, it's based on guild. If anyone... basically, if you play PvP or Arena, there's a chance that anyone who does that in your guild, or yourself, will find a pet gnome. And if anyone in your entire guild finds a pet gnome, for 1 hour, every single person in your guild will have a pet event. And you can go do it to go unlock the pet, more pet food, and stuff like that for that specific pet. Every single person in your guild gets the same one. You won't be able to get another one in that time. But you could theoretically have one every single hour. The only time that tends to really happen is during Vault events, because there's so many more gnomes. Plus more people are more active then, because just the increased rewards during that time. But yeah, more often than not, you don't see them too often, unless your guild's like super active. But I still see them on occasion. Still in the slow process of maxing them. Hasn't been like a gigantic priority, but still something that I'm focusing on. Still quite a few orbs we can be getting off of that. Yeah, hopefully we get 2 copies here, because that will help us for Guild War Day on this Sunday. Okay, what do we even move here? We'll just go take a blue. Grab a hit right there. Grab a Infernus. And I'll Ubestead it. And then just kill him. Yeah, once we finally finish out the delves, we're going to have about 3 weeks or so until the next delve, in which we can finally go level hero classes again. And then we can actually just start doing pet battles for the simple process of gaining XP towards hero. There's still a lot of hero classes we need to go max. I kind of stopped doing them just because we got almost every single really relevant one maxed, but I think the next one we're going to do is Rune Priest. Just because it has a similar mechanic to Titan. It's not better than Titan by any means, but it does have the immune to nearly everything, plus the gain barrier every round. Basically, it has Stone Tree, and one of the strongest trees there is, simply because of the durability that it gives. And it's really good against upscaling to higher content, which a lot of stuff these days have been doing. I think the biggest thing that actually makes Rune Priest somewhat viable in ever so few instances is it does have Dispel, which in some instances could be better than what Titan has. Very, very rarely though. The fact it doesn't start with half mana without high forge and stuff like that makes it a lot more annoying to use. The Rune Priest, that is. Because Titan already has that built into him. Okay, 3 more to go, and hopefully we get 2 penguins. And if we do, our Guild War team will be even stronger. If it wasn't already enough HP, it will have even more. Highest HP in the entire game is the Stormheim Giant team. And it's not even as high as it could ever be either. Once they add a giant pet, it's going to be increased by another 12 HP. I mean 8 HP, I mean. Wait, is it 12? I need to go double check the bonus. It might actually been 12. Yeah, if it's a plus 6 HP currently, it'd be 12. If it's only a plus 4 currently, then it's 8. Are those the only 2 classes that have Stone Tree? There was a third one that used to have it, but they removed it from it. So yeah, I believe those are the only 2 that currently have it. Though any hero class that ever gets it into the future has really high potential of being insanely good. It's one of the best trees in the game, if not the best tree in the current state of the game. Of course, it depends heavily what the other trees are as far as what good synergy it has. Like, while Rune Priest has it, it doesn't really have really good synergy with its other trees. Whereas Titan has ridiculously good synergy across all the trees. Okay, we don't have anything good here, so we'll smooth that over. Still nothing good, so we'll just start getting a Furnace. Not like he's gonna kill us. Though then again, you never know. Get a good Infernus at him. We might get a kill on that, but all we have to do is go poke him, so it doesn't really matter much. We definitely have enough damage with that Ubistek gaining stats per turn. At least he still gains 1 attack and 1 magic each turn. They may have nerfed him a lot, but that is one thing he still maintains, which is still pretty strong. Not the same as gaining 1 to all stats per turn, but still pretty high up there. It's the main 2 ones you need, the 2 offensive ones, attack and magic. First, durability can help as well in some instances, but more often than not, if we're just trying to get through a quick battle like these, it doesn't actually matter if it survives or not. It just matters if we can win quickly. And there we go. We just need to go and throw in a Furnace at it. And that's pretty much match. Get that over. Grab ourselves up around some reg or something. Move that one, get a good Infernus. He'll die to burn. And now we just need to go find 2 instances of damage. Or 1 if it's Infernus. Apparently 1. And he's dead. Kills go Pokos and dead. Okay, moment of truth. 2 or 1 or more. Ideally 2 or more. Ooh, 3. Okay, there we go. We did it. He's maxed. So currently we have a plus 28 bonus, but now it is plus 30. So let's go check it. Before and after pictures of our giant team thingy. Where'd it go? Defend green. Yeah, it is 106 HP with a plus 28. So now it should be 108, plus 30. Let's see, where's Penguin? Oh, that's funny. Penguin was the first pet we ever got as well. And now he's finally maxed. There we go, nice. Skipper has been maxed. And we'll go give him his food. And maxed. Oh, did we get an orb out of that too? Yes, we didn't. We only got 5 gems. Okay, oh well. But now it should be 108. There we go. And it applied immediately. And now that should be 30. Yep. Okay, and we can get 8 additional HP. That can be 12 total. So yeah, if they ever add a giant pet, this team gets 8 HP higher, which means he could be 116 HP right now. And by then, there will probably be a faction HP too. So that'll be 117 HP per slot. No, he gains 3 to all stats too. That's 120 starting HP on Yerol if by the time a giant pet gets added to the game, pretty much. Maybe even higher than that if they add another kingdom by then. But, or more 10-star kingdoms. But, wow. That is a lot of HP. It's currently the highest, and probably always will be the highest HP team in the entire game. The only thing that can ever be higher HP would be if there was a new faction that was completely composed of giant elementals from Stormheim. If they ever added that, then you would also get the faction bonus on top of these 3 bonuses. But I highly doubt they would do it that good of a synergy. If they did, that'd be really hilarious, though. But if they never do that, we'll know once they do the faction event for it. But, or, you know, once this kingdom gets a faction. But if the faction for this kingdom does not use giant elementals, this team is, and similar ones from Stormheim, will be the highest HP teams in the entire game. Forever. Ah, there we go. Regardless, it's always going to be in Stormheim. And the main reason for that is just because the pure bonus of the penguin. 300, or 30 HP is a lot of bonus. In an early game, that's pretty much how much starting durability you might have. Oops, what am I doing? I'm not doing Guild Wars right now. Let's go back to... the fact that the penguin's right there is distracting me, because that's normally where I click for a bounty hunter. But let's keep going with these rewards. Still have the final 3. Still need 150,000 more points. So even though we still need 150,000, we're kind of halfway done already, since we had to do a lot of the slower ones initially. But now we can just take the really quick ones, so give us like 4,800 points each time. Now we'll go take a red. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome. In my opinion, should you wait for Ferrous Raw and Soulforge, or should you craft Infernus? I don't know. Infernus is pretty nice to have. Unless you're specifically planning on soul farming, like, immediately. I wouldn't really bother with Ferrous Raw yet. You only really bring that out when you feel like getting Dawnbringer, because it speeds up the process of getting Dawnbringer. But Infernus overall will help you with a lot more. Ferrous Raw is mainly just used for soul farming. Well, that's the only thing it's really used for. That and really high concentrated one-shot damage. But one-shotting things isn't too particularly useful. Because there's a lot of stuff that can one-shot. Or at least in earlier to mid-game there is. Later on in the game there's a lot fewer options. But the mechanic's not really ever that needed. Because things that hit multiple things at once tend to be better. Like Infernus, for example. And even Yagway, and like this team right here, we're able to double kill instead of a single kill. Okay, let's go get a nice hit in there. Actually, what do we even do with this board? I can lower it into alignment. I kind of want to do that, but I feel like it's going to remove 1 of the 2 colors I need. Or he'll do that. Yeah. That's also a thing. Oh, that was an extra turn, oddly enough. I'll grab a skull over. Come on, get unsilenced. The alignment's just sitting right there. Why did you have to only have immune to mana or the shield thingy? Why don't you have the ancestry thing that gives you immune to silence? You're from the same kingdom that has that, aren't you? Pretty sure he is. Oh, no, he's not. Yes, he is. Right? Yeah, he is. He's from the same kingdom that has the immune to silence. Yeah, he doesn't have the immune to silence. I believe he's the only thing in that entire kingdom that has that has similar traits but doesn't specifically have that trait. Because he's from Shentang, which is where all the other ones are from. I gotta double check that. I never even realized that till just now, but he's the only thing in the entire kingdom that has just a normal immune instead of the better immune. Yeah, everything in his kingdom basically has sky ancestry. Well, I guess he doesn't have wings. Yeah, sky ancestry, sky ancestry. Okay, there actually is other ones that just have mana shield in this kingdom. But most things do have sky ancestry. Sky ancestry, sky ancestry, sky ancestry. No sky ancestry. I guess he's not the only one though. He technically the other panda guy got it, or just got a normal mana shield as well. Yeah, I wish he kind of would have had that. That would have been so much more useful. But oh well. I guess he's already powerful enough. He doesn't need to be even stronger. I know, you make Yagway even stronger. Why not? No, he's already insanely good. One of the better legends in the game. And he's still best in slot for Bounty Hunter, to my understanding. Or at least I keep using him for it. I don't know, he works pretty good. I'll move the red over, get another hound down. Take a red over. Grab, I guess, a brown. Take a nice little red there. I guess purple to red if we really want to. We could also try introduce browns there. Get this down and hopefully get onto red, or completely miss. That doesn't work. At least he's blocked on yellow, if nothing else. I still feel the obligation to block him on yellow, though. Yeah, he denied my red. He doesn't even need red. Because the troop that needs red got replaced by Parrot. Oh, actually, that makes this battle a lot easier. I didn't even realize that till now. We don't have to deal with silence. That's really convenient. Right, we need another red. No, I should have taken that the previous turn. I could have already had full mana. But he denied us. Take brown over. We're going to take another green first, just so we have full mana. If that dies, it dies. It won't actually even matter at all. Move that over, get another hound down. Get another hit in there. Throw another one. Get a hit again. Go for another one. Get a hit again. No, never mind. Let's go to hound. Yep, gotta be careful. He can escape if I'm not careful. And now he can't. Not even gonna wait for the bomb bot to kill itself out. It's like, nope, gotta do it ourselves. Hello, Wizzo, welcome. Also, hello, Danny. Can either of them drop gem keys? Either of what? I don't know what you're referring to with either of them. Oh, you mean those two mythics? No mythic can drop gem keys. If you use bombs to suicide kill the AI team, which will win? In the past, it was both would lose, is how it used to work. I don't know if that's still the case. I believe you actually win these days, but in the past, I know it would count as a double lose. Both sides would lose the battle. Because it would only check to see if you lost for both sides, and it would show that both sides lost. But I don't know if it still works that way, because I have seen battles in the past where we used something to kill the final blow, lost our entire team, but still won. So they may have changed the mechanic in recent patches. I haven't tested this patch to see what it does this patch. There's a lot of small things that sometimes switch from version to version that they never announce that just mechanically kind of change a little bit. No, that is one of the things. What actually dictates a lose during a draw, if it's a win or a lose. I know the official word on it ages ago is that it's supposed to count as a lose, but they may have shifted it in recent patches. Yeah, the previous patch, and probably how it is still now, is you do win. If you kill with a firebomb or a bomb bot, you do win now instead of lose. I don't know what made them do that switch, but that is the way that it acted previously. Haven't tested this patch, but I assume it's still the same. There's very few instances where it ever comes up. Yeah, we got alignment again, so we'll throw it right back down. Do it again. And dead. How can we get the new axe weapon? I have not the slightest clue. I want to know the same thing. If you do find out, let me know. Yeah, I have not the slightest clue how you get the new axe. Even if you search it or check on owned or... Oh, never mind. Oh, there it is now. Huh. It wasn't here earlier. Deal damage to an enemy. Deal double if they are an elemental. Remove all brown gems to boost the effect. So it's Broken Spire weapon. It's single color. It's epic background. Oh no, we'll see if we get it when we level. Seems like a pretty useless weapon, but... let's check the shop. Let's see. Is it available in the shops? No, they have never once initially sold a weapon for money. Every single weapon has always been available for free in-game resources, at least when it initially releases. But yeah, we'll see what happens when we gain a level. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, how else would you obtain it? There's, like, no other way. But yeah, I don't know. If you do find out how to obtain it, let me know. But I'm pretty sure all we have to do is gain a level. It's just we do that so rarely that we haven't seen it yet. Also, if you gained a level when patch first came out, I don't think it was available until several hours after. Because they forgot to add it to the game. They put it in the changelog but didn't add it. But yeah, we should get it on our level. If we don't get it then I have not the slightest clue. And based on its color, you'll probably get it at like 20 blue mastery or something. If you're a lower level. Otherwise, just gain a level and you should get it if you already have the mastery. It's nothing good. It's a completely useless weapon. But if you needed to go upgrade Broken Spire for whatever reason with weapons, it's slightly easier now. Since there's another epic weapon that you can go upgrade for it. But then again, epic weapons are technically the hardest rarity in the entire game to upgrade. They're harder to upgrade than mythic weapons. So I guess it's not actually easier, but at least there's another one. Yeah, you never get new weapons in the mail. The only weapons that ever get sent to you in mail are, what are they called? The 250 win weapons that you get from hero classes. Those are the only weapons that ever get sent to you in mail. Every other one just automatically gives it to you. It should be how the 250 win one works too, but I don't know. They had like a needless screen for it. I guess to make it feel more special when you finally get it. Though almost every single mythic hero class weapon is near useless. They're some of the worst weapons in the game, with the exception of Dragon Eye. And that's about it. With the exception of Dragon Eye. And that's like the full list. Okay, we'll get a hit down. Bit of hounds. Go and get that down again. Gotta keep getting our barriers going. Replenish the board. No alignment here, but move that down. Take a skull. Go and oh, we'll go for it again. Why not? Get another hit. Go for it again. Skull it. And then we just double cast it. And he's dead. A glory gnome disappeared for you. Where? Oh, in PvP? Oh, you know what? I actually haven't seen a glory gnome yet. Because I haven't been farming any areas that really have it since the patch. We'll need to go find one. I don't even know what his drop table is. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's pretty obvious what his drop table is. But, you know, the specific values, I mean. Obviously, it's glory and vault key. But I meant, like, the specific values. Wow, 500 glory is definitely a pretty competent amount. 200's not even that bad either. It's almost one whole event troop on a given week. Also, if you break it down differently, that's basically 10 glory keys right there. And if you get a 500, that's 25 glory keys. That's definitely a pretty decent amount of glory keys. Oh, that's supposed to extra turn. Apparently not. Please don't silence something important. Oh, good. He didn't even bother casting. Problem is I don't have alignment, so we gotta go for that. Hopefully it lands. Nice. It did land, right? Yeah, it did. Do it again. Really nice alignment again. Do it for a third time. Keep doing it until it misses. Pretty much how it goes. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it even though it's no extra turn. Luckily, it's basically nothing. Take a red over, get another hound down. We'll take a green, I guess. So we can go get some kind of alignment. That dying means nothing. Please don't silence something important. Actually, that would have been funny if I say that dying means nothing and then it actually silences one of my 2 important troops. Because it being alive can actually distract his hit. Which I guess is technically somewhat useful for keeping it alive. Yep. Okay. Well, now we don't have that. But it won't matter because all we have to do is take a red now. And even if we're silenced, it doesn't disable our traits. And there we go. Okay, we're halfway there. Actually, a little bit more than halfway there. And oh, we got another orb. Now all we got to go do is get the 2 big major orbs. And be good to go. Also, once we reach the first major orb, we're going to go give out a redeem code. We're almost there. Let's go get the normal Orb of Chaos. What do we get? Wow, our drops have been bad. We got a green, 2 orange, and a purple. Still no blues. But that means both of these will be blues, right? Come on, let's see double major blues. That'll make up for all of the awfulness. If one of those is a blue, it made it worth all of it. Almost even if one of them is a purple, it kind of almost makes it worth it. The biggest issue if it's like a green-orange or something. That makes Bounty Hunter just so awful. Also, are we even on leaderboard yet? I don't think we are. We're close though. We're like right on top of it. I like check it when we're only 2 battles away. Fail. Yeah, we're right on top of it. 2 battles and we'll hit it. You're winning level 10, but it's not advancing. It is. I thought the same thing when I was on it earlier. It's because of the icon in the background. It is advancing. It just doesn't look like it's advancing. Because the check mark completely blends in with the background. I thought the exact same thing when I was at it. I didn't actually repeat the same battle though. Because I just realized the other one was open. But it does look like that. Like, they really need to be careful with what background they use. I know they just use it based on whatever the event is. But still, it makes it confusing. Okay, I'll go show you in a second. But you can kind of see yourself if you already just checked it on the screen. It is moving forward. It just doesn't look like it got checked. We'll go to that down. Oh, Valraven. Hello. Didn't even see you there. We get another one of those down. Hopefully get alignment. Perfect. Now we just start hitting it so we don't get it flying away. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. He's thinking about it. He's definitely thinking about it. Luckily, he just dies out. But yeah, if you go check the thing right there, I looked a little bit more like it earlier. Well, I guess it still can if you look at it at a quick glance. But yeah, it looks like the check mark isn't there if you kind of just look at it quickly. But the check mark is there. It just blends in with the background right there. But yeah, you should have a Battle 11 clicked. Just click there and it should still let you in. It just kind of looks like it's not completed because of how the arrow is. Or the check mark, whatever it's called. It blends right in with the snow back there. But yeah, it's really confusing. They should make the check mark a different color or something. Or have like an outline around it so it doesn't blend in with every background. Or there's very few backgrounds that it blends in with. I believe Glacial Peaks, this one, and like maybe one other one. Or the only ones. Basically all the snowy ones, maybe Stormheim. Yeah, that can be a little bit confusing. But no, if you just click the next battle, it should let you in. It just looks like it's locked. Or, you know, it looks like it's not checked, even though it's checked. Yeah, we'll take our red, grab a hound. do we keep the purple? No. I probably should have. Both of them were the wrong choice because there's like nothing on this board to do. Oh, Yagway would be nice right about now. Wait, why didn't I just... That was a weird move. Why didn't I just take the red extra turn? I know it would have ruined my alignment on Yagway, but we don't even have Yagway to begin with right now. Here, we'll go use that for one so we can go get the green we need. Now we'll keep Yagway's alignment, so we'll just do that. There we go. We were able to preserve his alignment. Was it worth it? Not really, but we got the goal done. Do that. Throw this down. Hopefully have alignment somewhere. Just don't you dare silence us. Do it again. Throw that down. Hound it. Throw it again. Oh, I should have taken it into full mana. We're still not at full mana. Still not at full mana. We'll move that over. Still not there, so we'll do it again. Now we are. Should be. There we go. And before we take those greens, let me just get that full mana again, so we don't waste it. And that should pretty much be match. Move that over first. Okay, it doesn't look like we'll be able to double kill that yet, so we'll throw another hound. And now we can. Luckily that didn't silence what we needed. Oh, never mind. We could have one-shotted it. I thought it wouldn't have been enough for Bombot. Apparently it is. But yeah, as soon as we get that major orb, we'll give out a code. And it looks like we might be able to get the final reward too in this stream. Should be pretty close. That means we'll have entirety of Bounty Hunter done this stream. I'll still need to do more later at some point just because leaderboards. But as far as getting all rewards, I think we'll be able to get all this stream. We'll get to see what we get from the two major orbs. First one will hopefully be a blue, and the second one will hopefully be another blue. But yeah, we really need them to be blues and purples. Those are the only bigger orbs that are worth it. Everything else is useless. Oh, I could have dropped that with a red. Which would have been really good because we would have had hounds right now, so I didn't need to waste my turn. But oh well. Throw that down. A little bit of mana's in there. He just denies what I needed. Unfortunate. I'll take skull. Grab a blue. Grab a skull. Skull again. I'm almost tempted not to. And just get our mana looping. Just because he has a Valraven kind of sitting there. Now we'll grab those browns. Get a hound going. Yeah, we'll do it right into that. Nice. Get another one down. Go and get another hit going. If it lets me. It denied it, no! Or it didn't deny it, it converted it. Well, I guess that is denying it. It didn't deliberately go out of its way for it, though. I believe that hits randomly. Oh, get another one of those. Gotta make sure he does not go crazy on yellow. Hey, we got a map out of that. A useless map. I'm gonna just throw this down because I need that to go down, even though it's no alignment, but it will. It's what we need to get killed. And then we can just hound into pretty much anything. We'll take a red. Or not pretty much anything. There's only one thing we can do it into. Better let him firebomb. Either or will work. Actually, at this point, it might just be easier letting him firebomb. There we go. We'll let him do it. And now he just explodes. Or why did I say firebomb? I mean bombot. Same difference. Not really. They're the inverse of each other. Firebomb is very high mana accumulation with low damage, but it gets its mana immediately. Whereas bombot is slower, but does way more damage, but has less mana accumulation. They're basically the opposite of each other. But still the same premise of troop. Okay, do that again. So far so good. We haven't even lost the loop a single time in this battle. Keep it going. I say that and now it's gonna probably fail. Kind of. Let's see, do it again. Nope, still haven't lost it yet. Do it again. Still haven't lost it. Wow, I think we just infinite looped him. We did. We just got infinite loop Pharaoh Hound Yagwe. That's ideally what would happen every time, though obviously it doesn't. We need a lot of luck if that's going to happen. We're almost there. Second to last reward. Then it takes forever and a half to get the final one. And again, we're already going to be 2/3 the way there by the time we reach the final one. We're starting to obtain the final one. But yeah, we might be able to get this event done in 3 hours total. We're already an hour and a half in. Come on, Hounds, get some alignment. What kingdom to go do reds? Basically any heavy red kingdom. Generally, whatever one the pure color is tends to have a lot, like Pride Lands this time around. But as McCoy just mentioned, you can also do Groshnock, Wild Plains. I believe there was a third one that had a lot of reds too. I think it was Golvania? Its ratio of reds might not be that high though. Yes, Dragon's Eye and Delves have been nerfed. The way that Dragon Eye interacts now is it lowers the enemy's level by half, is what the dragon will summon as. So if they were level 200, it will summon as a level 100 baby dragon, whereas before it came in as like a level negative dragon. No, it just came in with like no stats at all, as like a level, what, 12 or something? Something really weak. But now it comes in at whatever half the level is. So if they're level 300, it'll be 150, so on and so forth. And if you do it again, so if they were at 400, you Dragon Eye them down to 200, then you Dragon Eye it again to 100, and so on and so forth. Until it basically becomes a level 1 baby dragon. Obviously, you would kill it way before then, though. You generally kill it when it's level 30 or below. Or even earlier than that, depending on what you're using. Oh, what am I doing? I already had alignment. I shouldn't have taken that yet. We could already had full Yagwe right now. I guess we still do, but we had to take more reds off the board than I wanted to. And now we missed because of it. You know what? I'm just going to cast. If he gets a bunch of mana, it won't even matter. He needs it. Him having mana will help us. Got to feed him all the browns we can. And luckily he's going for it. Don't take skulls, take brown. I'm just going to let you kill yourself out this time. Here you go. Isn't that technically a buff for Guild War Defense? What is? The Dragon Eye nerf? I don't think anyone ever bothered using Dragon's Eye in Guild Wars. Because it was never useful against players. Because players' baby dragons would always come in at a pretty high stats. Because it was based on whatever they already had upgraded. So most people in mid to late game already had their baby dragons upgraded and everything. So it never really came in very weak. The only thing it really affects for the most part is Delves. Though it affects it very, very hard. What do we need here? We'll take the red over. Grab another Hound down. He'll die in a second. Could have actually guaranteed killed it already, but it's not going anywhere. There's just a very low chance it would have gained full mana there. And it didn't. Please don't silence something important. That was somewhat important, but not the most important. Worse would have been if you silenced his Yagwe. Oh, there it goes. Already got unsilenced. Except now I don't have mana for it. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. I was going to go throw the Entangle ability down, but or even Yagwe, but none of it's worth it at the moment. Also, I'm having no skull. It's fine. What else we need? Here, have this. I know it doesn't silence you. I still want to get it down. Ooh. Aw. Yes, we do have it. Nice. Do that. Get the red over. Take another red. And he's dead off the other red. The other red. Okay, so nothing really to cascade there. We'll just go take ourselves a... what's worth it? Let's take a red for now. Grab all that mess. Take a brown over. Go and get a nice Entangle onto you. Go and yog away all that away. And take grain over. Get another one of those down. That does not give us a single alignment worth using. So let's go take something. Just try to get ourselves a better board. Keep doing that. That already dies, but that's fine. As long as he doesn't start silencing us properly. Okay, he has full mana. So we can work around that. Okay, perfect. He is the only thing on our entire team with immune to silence. Feel free to keep doing that. I keep forgetting too, we get skull spam from Feral Hound. That's somewhat useful because if we have a lot of durability at a given time, we can keep using that skull distract so he doesn't do more important stuff. And that's match. Don't even need to do anything other than just take a red. Probably should have killed him in some other way. It's a little laggy whenever it does that. It's kind of weird. But there we go. Let's go give out a redeem code. We're exactly at Major Orb. Please be a blue. Or at least a purple. Make it worth it. Nope. Oh, final orb will tell us if it was worth it or not. If we get an orange or a green off of it, this bounty hunter was 100% useless. Unless we just happen to make like a blue off a leaderboard, but then it's still pretty bad. Still pretty bad, but let's go give out a redeem code. I did say when we get the major orb, or the first major orb. And that is the first major orb, and then we'll spend the rest of the stream getting the other major orb. Which shouldn't take too long. We're already 2/3 of the way there, or in half a stream. But yeah, this might actually be the quickest bounty we've ever completed. It'll come out to about 2.5 hours. Especially since we weren't doing it straight the entire time. But let's go and make sure this code works. Put that there, boom. Put that there, boom. Does it work? The answer is yes. Also, I'm almost out of codes. I only have enough for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Hopefully Salty will have more on Monday. Otherwise, we're out of codes. So let me go put that right there, boom, and let me go put it below me since we're using the actual stream format that has a location for it. There we go. For anyone who's coming in later, there is the Cody code. And let me go post it in the chat. Oh, we have tribute too. I need to go take that. Let me do that right now. That's our other tribute. I mean, that's our other redeem code right there. Actually, that's probably worth more than the redeem code. Oddly enough. At least this late in the game it is. But anyways, let me go copy paste this so you guys can just go and copy paste it yourself. There you guys go. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath the settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in for the invite code. The redeem code is found right there where it says redeem code, as well as over in chat. You can just copy paste it. And it gives a different reward than normal. They removed the 200 souls. I don't know if they even realized that. It always didn't show it in the image, but still gave it to us. But now it doesn't show it in the image, and it doesn't give it to you. So yeah, it doesn't have 200 souls anymore, but it gives 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. I'll let Salty know about that. But yeah, hopefully that gets fixed, or we get some kind of other slightly different reward. Because they nerfed it by 200 souls each time otherwise. Not that big a deal, but still. Anyways, I don't think we need it. But some people still would. And my other account definitely does. It's gonna feel weird when I actually go redeem on the other account because like half the codes will have like the souls in it and then the other half won't when I go claim them later. But anyways, let's go and finish off Bounty Hunter. We're 2/3 of the way there. We just need 250,000 and we're at 170. And we just need the last stretch of the last 80,000. Oh, and we're on leaderboard now too. Actually, we can make really high leaderboard right now. Not too many people have done the battles. We wouldn't be top 20, but we'd be pretty close to it. There's only 20 people who bothered to finish Bounty Hunter. Hey, one of them's from my guild too. There's gonna be way more than that. It's still really early in the day. It's only like noon. It's only been out for what, 10 hours now. Still got all weekend to go do it. Okay, we'll go move that over. Oh, could have taken green to that. Oh, now he ruined it. I mean yellow to green. Extra turn was just sitting there. Oh, just grab that one. That was a complete miss. Well, not complete. I guess we did get some mana out of it. Hopefully this hits again. Nope. Okay, we're gonna need to take a green so we have it. Oh, he denied me. We needed that color. I guess we played a waiting game now. so what do we take? He's gonna silence us. We're gonna have to let that happen. Just hope it hits one of the other two. Perfect. Okay. Well, not the most optimal. Optimal would be if it would have hit Parrot, but I guess that works too. Throw a hound down at it. Also, I don't want to jinx it, but one of the other reasons why our score is so high right now is we are currently perfect score bounty hunter right now. It's the first time we've ever not lost a Valraven nor lost a battle. Hopefully we can maintain that. Though now that I said that, we're going to lose the very next battle. Or this battle. But, yeah, we're still on a nice streak for it so far. If he would stop looping indefinitely. Do we take those reds? We don't have a good Yagway here. I'm so tempted just to throw Hound into something, though. There we go. We won. Not quite yet, but should be able to. Move that over. Throw another one of those. Doesn't do much, but... Ooh, he just denied me. One down, but that's not too big a deal yet. We need the last bit of mana for him. I guess we'll just do this. It doesn't actually feed him any mana immediately, but we just go and manually take it. Do we go and kill that out? I guess we do. One less thing to deal with. We'll do that. Kill that. He silences Yagway, which is not good, but we get our mana right back. And now we played a waiting game because there's no point in casting it while he's down. So let's give him a skull, 2 HP, still enough to live, perfectly fine. Move that over, move that over. He's going to silence again, hopefully nothing important. Stop hitting Yagway! Well, there's the one loss I was talking about. Well, it's still winnable. I just have to make sure we kill this the first slot, the blast cannon. As long as blast cannon goes down, Bombot will take care of itself. Alright, I needed to keep doing this just so we get barrier for him. And now that we got barrier for him, we played a waiting game again. The only thing we can do now, since we have barriers, is wait till, I jinxed it. That didn't take long, did it? Instant karma. Well, he needs to hit us twice. We could still win. We gotta find 2 skulls. And not take our own mana. It's only a matter of time before Blast Cannon got us like that. Okay, gotta be careful not to give him browns or reds. I feel like every single turn I'm giving him brown and red, though. Doesn't help that Yagway's still silenced. And he's basically perpetually silenced now, too. Now it's the 1 versus 1. There we go. Okay, too bad he needs all of his mana. We're not even remotely close to getting that to full. Let's see, I should probably keep purples on the board, too, but we're nowhere near getting it to max yet. We'll take that for now. Take that brown because we have to deny him. Though we could take green, but he's just going to get full mana. Ooh, okay, good thing we went that way. Yagway, how much damage do you have? Why do I feel like it's not enough? Because it's not enough. That's why I feel like it's not enough. It isn't enough. Let's see. Wait, how much is his exact damage, assuming we don't get hit? He will do 4 more... Well, let's just say 51. Or, first things first. What's 49 divided by 3? That comes out to 16.3. Then we add 51 to it. That means we will currently hit 67. That is enough to kill. Plus we do 3 damage right here. So as long as he does not hit us right now, between now and our next turn, we win. We won. There we go. That was almost bad. That was almost really bad. There we go. Still perfect score. Yeah, move that over. Take a red. Or we'll take a blue. Get a red there. Get a hound down. Hey, no problem for the code. Yep, we already got Yagway, so we just go right into it. And so I wish we had hounds, so that would be pretty convenient right now. Oops, I almost keep him a free turn skull. Let's do that one, I guess. Safest way to go about it. Grab a nice hound. I mean, fair Shra. I mean, I'll say it right eventually. Yagway. Get that in there. No alignment. Actually, where are all the purples? There's so few of them. Even though we just created a bunch of them. I think the ones we created were like all the ones that were even on the board. There we go. That's what the battles are supposed to go like. And then we just kill it with that. And then destroy it again. And he's dead. Why Earth's Fury in first position? Normally if you use Earth's Fury, you're using stuff in front of it. Like, it would make sense to use Urska Druid in first slot and then have a Earth's Fury follow-up so that you can go feed it attack value so it can double the value of its skull damage. But, and it works really good that way for invasions as well. But I don't know, you wouldn't really need it for this game mode. You'd be better off just using Mang. Okay, what do we do here? No alignment. Skull is not really good value, but we'll still take it. Wait, you have stone skin? I didn't even realize that. You're not even made of stone! They should make like a mech skin or an armor. Well, actually, technically there already is an armored, but you know. Something specifically for them. Stone skin doesn't make any sense. It's definitely not stone. Oh no, is Adana still in the Stone Age? Doesn't look like they are. We'll go get that down. Luckily he's blocked on yellow. That's actually the best location for the Valraven to be, is in the second slot in this particular battle. Mainly because it's blocked by yellow but still within Yagwe range. And now it's dead. Not yet, but now it's dead. There we go. And hopefully something will happen to him before he spams us. Okay, at least he hit the only one immune to silence. Always good to see that. Yeah, immune to silence, almost never useful, except when it's useful. Okay, nothing to do here. Still nothing to do here. We'll go through hounds. Highly doubt he'll hit it. Good. He still had something important, but not as important as Yagwe. Oh, he's not dead yet. That's not good. I don't even have a way to kill him properly. Let's go do this and try to get an extra turn. And then we kill it with this. Yeah, we do that. And then we can parrot finish. Or never mind, we can actually get it just off the reds to kill it. Perfect. Nice. And we're slowly but surely getting there. Need to get about 70,000 more points. What level did we switch to Yagwe? 13. After we finished the 12th battle, we ended up switching. You can technically go a little bit further than that, but it felt like the Valravens would have escaped if I didn't. So I did up to level 12. It depends heavily on the week, how far you can really go with it. This week you technically could go all the way to 20, though it would take way too long. And the risk of losing Valraven would be too high. Yeah, I went to 12. Anywhere from 8 to 12 tends to be the stopping point. Can you stop silencing Yagwe? We are going to lose this one. I wanted to try keeping up a perfect streak, but I think we're finally going to lose it. It's only a matter of time before we lose it. But apparently it's this battle. Because if you keep silencing our only important troop, we're going to lose eventually. Not much we can do about that. Can't even get a barrier on it right now. Please unsilence. Don't you dare hit it a third time in a row. Don't even think about it. At least we can still keep giving it HP if nothing else. Every red we take still works for it. He is still silenced. Well, I'm going to entangle him. Actually, I don't need to. I have barrier there. There we go. Finally. Now we can win. After he gains like a billion armor. Several hundred. Get another poke on him. That'll give us another hounds. Hopefully don't miss with hounds. He already has mana, so even if it does, I guess it couldn't. It's not going to be as bad, but still. Ooh, that's a big miss. Please don't silence last slot. Stop it! Every single time this battle, he has hit the correct location off of random % chance. And now we don't have alignment either. We had a really good one before he got silenced. Oh, you know what? Speaking of silence, you just need to get disabled already. One less thing to deal with. He better not hit it again. That'd be 4 in a row. Okay, good, finally. Problem is he silenced the other important thing. And we don't have any alignment, so we gotta wait. Since he silenced the other component we need now. And there goes him doing that. Wait, what do you convert again? Transform a random gem color to yellow. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, that's gonna be annoying with Valravens. I'm actually surprised he hasn't been able to Valraven that yet. I guess because it normally blocks Valraven, because he uses yellow himself. Okay, there we go. We can finally get the team rolling again. Let's make sure he doesn't get any colors he needs. We can win this now. Just gotta be careful. So we'll take that brown, get a hound down. Don't you dare miss. And we'll go from there. Oh, we got these two. So that's basically 100% of our team anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Don't do anything weird. There we go. Now we need to win right now. Before he does something crazy. We need to win right now on this turn. Go. Okay, it might be possible. Keep going, keep going. We reached a dead end. Gotta go for it, though. Good, he took a skull. Please silence first slot. Or don't even cast. Nope. Wow. Every hit but one, he has hit the one I needed him not to hit. Right, I'm just spamming this until we get barrier on first slot. Can you please barrier yourself? There you go. Stop giving him reds. Not like I can really help it. But come on, hounds. I mean, oh no. Oh no. We're stuck with this again. Oh, and he's about to silence us. So we're going to have to skull and red kill him. That's going to be annoying, but we'll take a skull. He'll skull us back. Take a bunch of reds. And I guess I just keep taking reds. I do have Yagway already ready to go, though, which is nice. But problem is, he's just going to re-silence me immediately. I kind of want to take that brown. But then he's just going to take the red. But then we get a skull. I guess it's kind of worth it. Okay. If we can take one red and one skull, we win. Oh, and that is exactly what we needed. Perfect. Well, that was the second battle where we had just Yagway left, but still haven't lost one. We're close. Oh, the new weapon they finally added. When they initially did the patch, they forgot to add the new weapon. But yeah, I believe all you have to do for is gain a level. We'll find out when we gain a level in soon. But yeah, you get like 20 blue mastery or something. Alright, we'll go and we'll take a red there. Get another hound down. It burns my mana slightly, but it's fine. Up. Let me take that skull first. And throw another hound. Getting those barriers going. Nice, he did not deny anything important. Actually, if anything, he actually gave us a better board. Nice. No good follow-up there, but I'm still going to cast it because it's better than nothing. We'll go silence something. Let's take that for now. Go and I'll do it again. Let it do whatever there. Well, that hit a lot, but we get another hit. Go and hound it down. Go and get another hit. Take all the reds right there. Get that rolling. And as match. And why do I keep looking at it? We can already see how many points we need. Whatever gets us to 250,000 points is what we need to get the final reward. Oh, Valraven first slot. That is nice. I haven't even been paying attention to how many sigils we have. Normally I don't during Bounty Hunter. Because buying to tier 6, unless you miss a lot of battles, is going to always be enough to, well, assuming you're using max bonus, or, you know, like 24 times. It's going to be enough to essentially always reach it. I haven't seen it not reach it once. Because you also get 8 additional battles too. Even if you don't get it like the day of, you get 8 more battles across the weekends for tomorrow and for the following day. Okay, now we just gotta deal with that annoying silence thing. It's actually so important to keep that thing alive. I think I need to start throwing Entangle more often to keep it alive. Because that's the main thing that's going to help us to divert the silence. And lately, that silence has been like the biggest thing that's been attempting to kill us. Like, see, he completely tanked that hit for us. Of course, he died to it, but it doesn't really matter. He tanked it for us, so Yagwe didn't get silenced. Or the Hound, or anything else. Well, it's mainly just those two are the only important ones to not get silenced. The other two, it doesn't matter at all if it hits, but still, I need to try keeping the first slot alive a little longer. So we can utilize the fact that it's alive to protect us against silence. Yep, I didn't mean to give him red there. That's the last thing I want to be giving to him. You know what? I should have actually threw that on that board. There's enough greens I should have went for. I should be doing that more often. Green does feed right into Yagwe too. Here, have an Entangle. I'm going to do it on you though. You're about to die in a second now. So we'll throw a Hound. Nice little extra turn there. He's dead next cast. Could even skull it if I wanted to. Good, he just hits that. That's exactly what that is meant to do. I can just hit on barrier too. It didn't even do a single hit of damage. Might do this entire battle. Oops, I already lied. Oh no, he was entangled. I was gonna say we might go do this entire battle without getting hit once, and we actually haven't yet. He just did 0 damage with that. Let's see, what do we need here? All of it looks bad. Let's take a red and hope it stays entangled. Nice. I know it's kind of arbitrary, but let's see if we actually can go do this entire battle without getting hit. I think we can get away with it at this point. Oh, nope, we didn't. Never mind. Nope. Well, it was worth a shot. Not like it matters. But we'll go and... if it was Guild Wars, that would matter slightly. But this game mode means nothing. Nothing. Good Guild War practice. Do we Yagwe that, or do we skull it? I guess Yagwe's fine. No alignment, but we get most of our mana back. Actually, all except one. So, good enough. We'll take a skull because I don't know if there's enough for Yagwe. I forgot, we still get 2 times damage against mechs if we actually keep that for that long. And now all we need to do is get Yagwe again, and the easiest way to go do that is, I guess that works. I was going to say take green, but that works too. How much skull damage would the Urska do if the enemy has Hunter's Marked? It stacks. It would do 4 times. Hunter's Mark stacks with every multiplier. Also, multipliers stack with other multipliers. So if something does 2 times to one and 2 times to another on 2 different traits, and then has a Hunter's Mark, it would then do 8 times damage. They all are, it's one of the few things in this game that goes multiplicitly instead of additively. I mean additively instead of multiplicitly, I mean. But yeah, you just end up getting all the multipliers times by each other. Yeah, Hunter's Mark stacked with every on-skull multiplier effect. So if it has a 2 times bonus, a 3 times bonus, 2 times bonuses, anything like that, it will stack with it. Assuming the enemy fits all that criteria. So for example, if something is Hunter's Marked, missing HP, and a Divine, and a Crimson Bat hits it, it will do 8 times damage. What do we do? Do that? Move that over. And yeah, in the case of this, if something was Hunter's Marked and it was a mech, we'd do 4 times damage. So yes, you technically could just run Hunter's Mark into Skull Spam with this. Though I don't know if there is... Wait, is there anything that can both Hunter's Mark and Skull Spam simultaneously? I don't think there is currently. But that would be pretty cool. But that would also be pretty overpowered. But then again, they did the same thing with Queen Titania. Queen Titania has a gigantically huge AoE into being the best fairy fighter in the entire game. Hello, Rodrigic. Welcome. Or, I mean, Roderick. I had like 2 extra syllables that aren't there. Okay, this is so annoying that this thing does not have, or that thing can't be silenced. I've never seen that troop be so annoying before. Normally it's like a non-threat. They changed that a couple patches ago. Like 3 to 4 versions ago, they gave him impervious instead of what he had before, which was, I think, immune to poison or something? Something kind of useless. But, yeah, that's so annoying because now we can't silence him. Or entangle him, but silence is, of course, the more relevant one in this particular instance. It's one of the few instances where silences would actually be useful to counter the enemy silence, but nope, can't use it this time. It's not going to matter this battle, looks like. And apparently it hasn't mattered on any of the battles, because this is going to so far be our perfect win streak so far. We're almost on track for first bounty hunter that we've never lost a single battle on, nor Valraven. We just need to get 42,000 more points without messing up. And I didn't even misclick and take a lower level this time either. Like I sometimes go and like click on a level 8 just to show something because someone asks a question and then I accidentally do the battle. I haven't done that accidentally yet either. I've definitely done that like a billion times. Actually, I think I've done that almost every bounty hunter. But not this time. Okay, let's go and take the brown. Grab a red there. Yeah, the Urska Druid's in the bounty shop. The bounty captain is always only available through the bounty shop, and then it's in the drop table after a month. So that by that point, it's, I wouldn't say it's useless, but you know, it's less useful. Though actually, I shouldn't say that, because bounty troops are one of the few types of troops that after the event they get added for are actually still useful. Like Parrot's still useful after its event. Actually, it was never added event, but like Feral Hound. Feral Hound was added during an event. Yeah, it's been useful after all of its events. This thing was added during an event, but it's actually going to be pretty useful because it's the only Entangle currently available in Bounty Hunter, other than using a non-bounty troop, obviously. But you know, as far as bounty troops are concerned, it's the first Entangle. Plus, it also gives extra mana to green, which is very useful with something like a Yagway, which really requires a lot of it. Sister Superior for Cleanse instead of Parrot? Oh. Then we don't use blue, though. But you're correct. We're not really casting Parrot, are we? Though, does Sister Superior have immune to silence, though? I don't think she does. I need to go double check that. If she has immune to silence, it would definitely be worth it. If she doesn't, then we could just get silenced on her and then not be able to unsilence. But I guess that is better than just having Parrot, because we're not really using it for much. There's no point in silencing that. We can do a little bit of a tap, but I haven't needed it for much. We can use it to pass our turn, which I guess is one thing that it can do that Superior can't, but we haven't really needed to. Oops, what did I do that for? We already had alignment. Okay, we'll go and cast it down again. And take brown over, take red down, get that nice little skull in there, get a good hound again. And we're gonna need more than just another hit, that's for sure. Okay, I'll take the greens, take a red. And that is not enough to kill, but we'll go and get a better board. And that will be. Why Yagway? Because it works really well with Feral Hound. That's why we use Yagway. Has perfect synergy with it. Yeah, let me go double check Sister Superior. Did they give it impervious? I don't think they did. Oh, loading screen. I thought they said they fixed the edit team thing, so it doesn't lag anymore. They lied! They lied to us! Any day now. If anything, it's a longer wait time. Okay, what does Sister have as far as traits? No immune to silence. And then she blocks our green. And it makes it so we don't use blue. But it's probably still better. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. We still have max bonus on her, right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we don't use blue now, but that makes almost no difference. When have they not lied about a fix? Okay, we'll go move that up. Oh, that is not the way I meant to take it, though. Somehow that's still extra turned. Take the red down. Get a Yagway. Never mind, we don't need Yagway. We need the hounds. Throw that in there. Yeah, the only thing we can't do now is skip our turn. Nothing on our team skips our turn now. But very rarely would we ever need that mechanic. I feel like we would need to silence more, so... Yeah, we'll probably just keep Sister for now, see how it goes. That'd be funny if there's actually an instance where we need to skip our turn and it backfires because we're using Sister. That's very unlikely, though, due to how much board control we have. Everything on our team controls the board except for Sister. We were using Parrot for board control as well earlier, since being able to skip your turn does count as board control in some instances. It's only board control if and only if there's one move on the entire board, and that one move will cause a shuffle, or something bad to happen, which you want to gain instead. It's the only time when a single cast that ends your turn can count as board control. Or something with no board control can count as board control. It seems weird, but technically is. Because there's no way to naturally skip your turn. You have to use an ability like that in order to skip your turn in this game. Okay, move that over. It really should be entangling more. Here, let's go for it now so it gives Yagway the full mana. We'll do that so he can't really hit us with skulls, or at least not as effectively. Oh, I already had Yagway alignment. So that's even bigger Yagway alignment, so I guess it's fine. Throw it down again. Completely miss. He'll go get a silence on something. But yeah, we can just cleanse it. So boom. Now she's blocking our green, but I don't know, I guess it's worth it to get Yagway cleansed immediately. Especially since we're mainly just using the red anyways. We'll get that down again. Nice, the extra turns as well. Just get that into a bunch of concentrated damage. Take a skull poke. Throw that down again. Hopefully it doesn't go too crazy here. Not too bad. Go for that, and then just repeat it again, and that should be a match. That's a lot of damage. Hitting over 100 with it, pretty much. And there we go, we're almost there. 27,000 more points. Could put Sister last since she's empowered. That we can't do just because of skulls. I'd rather have her up front and use her as a squishy tank. Instead of having Feral Hound die. It's really important that Feral Hound and Yagway do not die. And nothing in this team hits last slot, so I'd rather have her up front just to shield for us. She'll be more useful as a shield than than having her out of the way. Because there's no point in keeping her alive to last. Whereas Yagway is definitely really important to keep as long as possible. That's not aligned, is it? No, it is not. We'll go throw that down. No, the water just gave me hiccups. Guess I drank it too quickly. I just go take those greens. Go throw another Yagway in there. Get another Hound down. And we'll stick red, I guess. I'll take those reds too. And what else? Just move that over. Get that thing going. Oh, that's funny. We almost had double silence. That was the other concern I had with her too. Doesn't seem to be coming up too often though. Just the fact that we're double silenced. Oh, we don't have any alignment. You know what? Let's use that. Oh, never mind. I thought I had mana. Fail. Whoops. Thought I had way more than 0 mana. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this blankly then. Just gotta be careful it doesn't take too much yellow. I was getting entangled. Not like that really helps much, but there we go. So what do we really need here? We need to go get Yagway. And then just kill it with Yagway, essentially. And that's match. Anything we hit it with dies. And dead. There we go. Just need 5 more battles. And then we have gotten our final reward in under 2.5 hours. That makes it the quickest bounty we've ever done. It's almost more towards 2 hours if you subtract literally everything else that we did in between. Yeah, 2.5. I think the quickest bounty we did prior to this was 3 hours. Also, if I don't jinx it and don't lose in like the next few battles, this will also be the first perfect bounty we've ever done. Which is also why it went so quick too. Perfect as in we didn't lose a single battle. Nor a single Valraven. There's been times we haven't lost a single battle, but we lost a Valraven. Or vice versa, where we got every Valraven, but we might have lost only one battle. This time, both of them have not occurred yet. Keyword on yet. Let's go get that silence on him, just in case. Or not silence, but that entangle, I mean. Move that. Get a Yagway in there. Get another Hound. Keep getting Barrier going. Keep getting Mana going. Keep getting Alignment going. Nice. Red's just killed out. Oh, I should have taken some red before then. It's fine though. No alignment, so we'll throw it again. Should already be aligned. Oh, should have taken that skull first, but luckily we actually turned it. Should probably hounded there as well instead of taking the mana, but looks like it gives us what we needed, so it doesn't matter. And that's basically match. This should be enough damage. So close. So very close. Oh, nice. We can go and hit Valraven without escaping now as well. I wish I would replace our third slot, though. That'd probably be a little bit better so we don't have to deal with cannon, but oh well. I'll still take that. You see it doesn't gain constant armor buffing. Not enough games that you use a nun as a human shield. That is so cruel. Though that is exactly what we're doing. Let's see. Wow, that died quick. Let's go, I guess, Entangle the Valraven. Oddly enough, it has the highest attack on this entire team. I keep forgetting that Valraven actually does have insanely high base value attack, which is good because that means it has lower HP and armor. Which, of course, makes it easier to kill. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Don't you dare escape because of that. No, 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 no. Luckily, we're fine. But that was almost bad. There we go. Wow, they have like no stats when they don't have an armor buffer in the way. Oh, what am I doing? He's already dead. He's just using Firebomb. I mean, Bomb Bot. Same difference. Actually, they're completely different. There we go. Another bounty. I mean, another Valraven. And we're only 3 battles away. We're so close. We're still going to be doing more battles than that. But as far as, we're just going for leaderboard. I mean, not leaderboard. We're just going for all rewards right now. We're about the rest of the battles later. Take a red over. Get another hound down. Get another hound again. Yagway it, because why not? Yeah, we do have alignment. Perfect. That'd be the reason why not, if there wasn't alignment. Okay. We'll take a red there. Grab another hound going. Go and let's take a red there. Take another red. Yagway it again. And hound that into anything. I guess into second hound. Oh, I should have taken those reds first, but it won't matter. He's already dead. He just dies off the red and the skull and everything. There we go. 2 more left. What else we need? Go take a brown over. Grab a yellow. Why not? Get an entangle because I feel like we never use it. There's only 6 gem spawn when there's no entangles. That's the slight issue with it too. It does actually gain more greens per entangle, which could give it a potential of 14 gem spawn. But the problem is almost never will get that because when would you ever have entangles in this game mode other than that? Unless you were to use like a very slow self-aiming Mora team or something. But even then you would only be able to entangle first slot. You would need to use some kind of weird Yasmin, I guess. Or something like that. I guess that wouldn't be too bad with Yasmin. So who's really going to bother using Yasmin for that? For Bounty Hunter? What do we need here? I guess technically you could do it with Leshy, but then you have to waste an entire slot using Leshy and not getting any bounty points for it. There we go. I'm just going to throw this down just because it gives us the mana we need for Hound. And hopefully Hound won't miss. Don't fail us now. Don't miss. You missed. And you gave him that. round 2. Actually, let's take that first. Round 2. Another miss. 1 red will do it, though. Maybe we'd stop giving it to him. Too bad we don't have it now. That's perfect Yagway board. Oh, let's move that. Maybe it still stay in place. Yes, it does. Perfect. He just does the useless move right there. Throw a hound down. Get the mana we need. And that's pretty much matched. Get that down again. And 2 more hits will do it. And then we just need 1 final battle. Now we'll determine if we perfect score for the first time. That better give us a blue orb. If we perfect score, we need that blue orb. At least a purple. 1 of the 2. That'll make it worth it. If it's anything other than a blue or purple, this was completely pointless. We basically just burned through like 800 gems. Well, technically we burned through more gems than that, but as far as like actual value we got back, we would have burned through like 800 gems if we don't get a purple or a blue.
Mana surge, mana surge. Mana surge.
Okay, what do we need? We need you to have full mana right now, is what we need. So we'll do that for now, just to entangle. So he does nothing. And now we play the waiting game of getting him to full mana. There we go. Okay. We don't really have much of a board, and he made it even less of a board. Trying to find the browns we need. I don't see any, so we'll use that for now. We have another Entangle. I guess we'll re-entangle him. I already have all the greens I need, but at least it creates a little bit more since it will now do 8 instead of 6. Take a brown right there. Oops, I forgot you block our mana now, don't you? That's unfortunate, but let's go cast this down. That'll go deny nothing important, so that's good. That one also denies nothing important. Please don't miss. It missed, kind of. Good. Okay, at least it didn't do anything too bad there. Oh, except it gained full mana again. Don't hit Yagway. Actually, I guess it's fine. We can just go cleanse it immediately. There we go. And let's see, we'll get that down again. The final boss of dungeons, or not dungeons, of Bounty Hunter. The same thing for the last hour, but still being harder. Actually, it's not being that much harder this time. The hardest ones were when we were stuck with just Yagway and we had to do actual strategy to figure out how to win. But we only had 2 of those battles. Good, we got cleansed back again. Do it again. And that's matched. We won. We did it! Perfect score, Bounty Hunter. So there's a possibility we could lose one of the other ones. But as far as just reaching 2,050,000 or 250,000, that is the first time we did it without losing a Val Raven or doing anything incorrectly. We did the highest amount of points each time, and we did all Val Ravens, and we didn't lose a single battle. So yay, finally. First time we did that. 251,000. And that brings us in 23rd actually right now. Not for long. Oh wow, that's funny. Apparently someone else from my guild did the exact same thing. That is really funny. I need to screenshot that. We both perfect scored in the exact same way from the exact same guild. And we didn't even like talk or anything either. It just like happened. That's really funny. Anyways, this better be a blue orb or a purple orb, or this is completely useless 2 hours and gems. Okay. That's not exactly what I wanted, but that at least makes it not a complete waste of gems. But still, we did really poorly on rewards this time. Not a single blue orb. That is awful. But I don't know where they're all hiding. I need so many more blues. Hopefully at least in the leaderboard one will be a blue or something. But yeah, nothing good really. But I have more battles. We'll use them later. Obviously, don't really need to bother with them now. It's mainly just doing it for the main rewards. Any extra rewards we have, or any extra battles we have, is simply for leaderboard and leaderboard only. But anyways, we have about another half an hour. Let's just mess around with other stuff in that time. What do I even want to use on this? I guess this gold farm team. I think I already had it set. I still need to go reorganize my teams. Even though they added the way to reorganize teams, I still haven't done that yet. I think the main reason being is there's a few videos I wanted to do that would require me to use weird stuff that would be kind of pointless to organize now because I would just need to reorganize after. Oh, I forgot. He has stealthy too. Wait, you normally don't have stealthy, do you? I don't believe you do. But you do in this game mode, and it makes you really strong because if we're using a single target hit, we can't target you. And then you just keep summoning 3 spiders. It's cool premise. I actually wish he was like that. If that was how he normally was, stealthy with the capability of summoning a full team of spiders, giant spiders, it would actually be a really good troop. That's not how he is, though, so he's never used. Really, a lot of those evolved forms of those troops, if they were like that, they would actually be used. They wouldn't even be overpowered either. Not all of them, but some of them could definitely go that way. Like even Stonehammer. Stonehammer having 100% skull reduction. It's not even overpowered. Team Skulls still hit through it. Plus, obviously, you can just use cast damage. Also, I believe Enrage still hits through it too, even though he has Impervious. You finally reorganized your teams this morning, and it made you feel so much better. I know. We've been wanting that feature for a while, and I'm glad they finally added it. Yeah, I haven't even bothered using it once since they added it. Well, I haven't. I shouldn't say that. I have used it some, but you know, I haven't organized all my teams since it was released. But I definitely need to. So why did I not go to max gold? I should have done that earlier. We had it sitting there the entire time. I just didn't bother going for it. And there we go, this. Okay, that's all those. And what other things do we have to do? I don't think I've done much in the event, but all we have to do is kill like reds in PvP or something, right? Yeah, so all we have to do is just go do standard PvP. I don't even think I did 1.9k yet. No, I did do 1.9k. Let's go kill some reds. There's some reds. Find all the fire bombs. They're still around. They're not as common, but they still exist out there. Well, that's easy. There we go. And we already won. Oh, that should have been enough to kill. And there we go. 4 reds to the event already. That's easy. Simple enough. Oh yeah, isn't this the +5 glory week? That's not the team I should be using. This is the team I should be using. Gotta get that extra glory. We already hit 1 million though. We hit that on, I believe, Tuesday. So we finally hit that milestone. It has been ages. We've been wanting to get that. But yeah, we finally got it. Also, how many glory keys is that? 20,000? No. Math. How does it work? 50,000? Yes, 50,000. A little bit above 50,000. Yeah, that's a lot of glory keys. That is a lot if you just look at our stack. Also, our gem key stack looks pretty pitiful. New Mythic's coming November 2nd, I believe it was, right before my birthday. The Friday before it. That's how I've been remembering it. But, yeah. Okay. So, we don't have much time to get more keys. We have, like, 1 week. We have 1 week to go get more keys, basically. A little bit more than that, but... No. No, not more than that. It's exactly 1 week. 1 week from today is, New Mythic. Because that's November 2nd. Oh, no. My gem key stack. It looks pitiful. We'll be lucky if we have, like, 500 by then. Oh, that's going to be awful. We better get it in those gem keys and, I guess, glory keys. Or else, it's going to be bad. I was going to save Dells for later tonight. Though, given that they take 1.5 years to complete now, I should probably go through at least one of them now. But yeah, I'll go through one now. I won't do all of them. We'll save the other 2 for later. But let's go do the 390 now, and then we'll do the 400s for later tonight. But yeah, we've just been using the same thing. Dragon's Eye, Cockatrice, Apothecary, Ubistet. Okay. This starting board is awful. Oh, do I still have it set to +1 glory? No, good. I accidentally had it at the correct one. So move blue. So that means I was using it for glory incorrectly then. So I still was using it incorrectly in one case. But I guess that's the case that's better. Like if we accidentally do it for this, we just lose the entire delves. Or at least have a higher chance to. But yeah, poor things. They transform into half-level baby dragons. It's so bad now. But it's still so good compared to literally anything else you can use. Which is sad. that they can nerf a weapon to be completely near useless, yet it's still the best method in the entire game for running delves. Let me cast already. Oh, that damage! Ow, I keep forgetting. We actually need to go and specifically drain him. Wait, hold up. We might actually lose now. This is delves. Wait. We don't get her back. She is gone forever. Ow, that hurts. Well then. Might be time to retreat. I think we could win without her. But that does mean we're using 2 less mana this entire time. Oh, if he hits... Oh, we're dead. We already lost... Really? We already lost the delve. There's no way we can win with just Ubistat Eye. It's a nice combo. It's not an entire team, though. At least not in delves. Not in this slate of delves. Yeah, it's already over. I guess we'll win this one battle, because why not? Get like 7 shards or something. But, yeah, it's not good. Actually, it's probably not even worth trying to win out this battle. Let's see, move that over. The skull hit us, but we can just take the brown because he gives it to us there. Take another brown so we can go eye one of them again. That should hopefully be Ubistat range. If that's not enough, then... There we go. Okay, we got already retreat. Well, apparently we're doing 2 delves right now. We'll do the other one later. Let's not have that happen again. And use Cockatrice. Really? All you did was give us 84 glory. Oh well. It's actually not too bad of a glory amount for like 1 minute. What's the general strategy for delves? Complete all battles, or is there an order that you try to do? It depends on the delve specifically as far as what order you do. You do it in multiplier order. Is generally how you do it. That's more straightforward in some delves than others. The most complicated delve that is an All-Seeing Eye, but most of the other ones are pretty straightforward, doing it in multiplier order. It's particularly important for faction events, though during any event, it's still technically the best way to go about doing it. Okay, let's not underestimate how much damage that thing does. He can 2-shot us. Actually, on the final battle, I believe he can even 1-shot us. Okay, we can Ubistat that. That's nice. I can drain that too. I probably should, but 1 isn't going to kill us. But 1 didn't... That's what the mentality I went on earlier too, and then it ended up killing our entire team. Okay, luckily it hit first slot there. That's the worst thing it could have hit. Or, you know, best for us, worst for him, so that works. Please hit first slot. There we go. Nice. And now we just need to get enough eyes down to Ubistat again. And that should be Ubistat range. Okay, there we go. Got past 1 of the harder ones. Then we just have to deal with the last battle. I guess technically the things in between can still kill us too. Let me go scout out these rooms. There's still a lot of newer rooms. That's an old one. That's an old one. That's an old one that is very annoying. That's an old one. That's a new one. And that is also a new one. Ooh, interesting. Every single shadow. That's funny. That's funny. Shadow Blade, Sister of Shadow, Shadow Hunter, and Shadow Dragon. I like that. All future enemies gain Dark Death, which creates a Dark Storm. It doesn't say that, but obviously that's what it does. Oh no, that's fine. I don't mind doing them in the morning. They take longer anyway, so splitting them up is kind of good. Plus, we'll probably be doing more Bounty Hunter tonight anyways, to go reclaim leaderboard. But yeah, the only thing we always do at night is just the Guild Wars. Let's see. Do we even bother entangling that? We'll go for that. I guess we will. You're getting another eye down. Yeah, if anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. Otherwise, we're mainly just going to finish out this delve and then probably just farm a little bit of glory in PvP and then go from there. But yeah, definitely, if you have the gems, if you have several thousand gems... Oh, really? You can one-shot? What is that? That's not nice. Well then. Well, we still win. We're in the same situation we were in earlier, except slightly worse. That's a fail. But, wow, I hate delves. Just how high their stats get is so annoying. Though I think I specifically hate this delve. If we can start using Megavore Weaver again, that would start being fun again. But we can't use it in this faction. This is actually literally the only faction in the entire game where that team cannot be used. Because there's no way to use Weaver in this faction. Because it's blue and brown, right? I think it's blue and brown. Ooh, that was not enough to kill. That's not good. Let's make sure we don't let him one-shot us again. Oh no, I gotta go kill him manually now. Well, let's go and get a Dragon Eye on him. That'll be the easiest way to do this. I don't know why I took that skull. Well, I guess so he didn't. Yeah, move that, move that. Go for another eye, keep lowering him down. Yeah, it lowers its level by half each time, so next time it'll be 34 if we do it again. Which I think we'll do again, because we're not in kill range yet. But yeah, you can see he's level 68, and now it's going to be 34. And he's dead. And that Doom Skull, I think, was actually enough to make it go over. Okay, we got 2 more battles. Let's not lose. We got a bunch of shadows here. It seems like a pretty easy battle. And oddly enough, having 1 less troop actually makes Shadow Hunter do less damage. Does that really matter with those stats, though? No, throw an eye down. Go take that. Get another eye. We're going to be needing a lot of eyes. Oh, that's the only slightly bad thing, too. Oh, no, he's in kill range now, though, at least. But Ubistet's going to do less damage now that we're missing 1 whole troop. Because it does boost ratio off all attack. And if we're missing an entire troop, that's like 10 less damage. Probably even more than that he's missing. Oh, no, actually it's about 8 damage. I forgot he has a 1-6 boost ratio now. Still, that's the attack that he's missing. But so far, so good. Yeah, the Shadow Battle seems pretty easy. Nothing really too threatening on it other than Shadow Hunter. Hopefully... Oh, that better not be enough to kill. It hits healthiest, though. I think that'll hit Hero. Good. It hits a 0. Wonder what that would have hit normally if that wasn't a 0. I feel like that would have one-shot us. We're pretty close to it. It has like a 1 in 3 boost ratio based on all HP on your team. So if you had a full team, it definitely could easily one-shot. Though, luckily, Hero should be the highest durability always, assuming it hasn't been hit by a skull. But Shadow Hunter is going to be super, super annoying on that battle. Luckily, it wasn't that time around, but it definitely has potential to be one of the worst battles. It's the only dangerous thing on that team, though. Everything else is a pretty easy cakewalk. Like, Shadow Hunter's not going to be anything. The thing that hits weakest slot probably won't be too much, though then again, it does hit the 2 weakest. And at higher stats, that's probably really high. I didn't bother looking at its value, but it was probably like hitting 80s or something. Something absurd. Okay, what do we even need here? We need to drain you. So I'm going to ignore that skull and do just that. Get an eye down. There's no point in trying to entangle. Oh, now we can. Perfect. We'll go entangle that. So we killed most of the important things, like the 2 true damages, or the 1 true damage. We still have to kill that guy. Not much we could do about that until we just get pure luck and hit him, though. Better throw a cockatrice at him. He's our next best bet. I'll take a brown over. He'll get poked some. We'll go and eye him again. Well, at least we're in Ubistet range, but problem is, Ubistet, you don't have mana. We also don't have the yellows we need either. We could try taking a red to a green to an extra turn into whatever else, but I think let's take brown for now. So he's 1 turn away from full. Luckily we have our drain ready, in case we need it. Okay, everything's transformed except for the one we really need transformed that's going to one-shot us. Oh good, he went for Hero. That was like the one thing that wouldn't have one-shotted. And kill the enrage off of him. Oh, that skull hits high though. Luckily that didn't one-shot us at least. If that did, we probably would have lost right then and there. We wouldn't have an effective way of killing it. But now we should be fine. So even though we lost Apothecary pretty much immediately, it looks like we still get through. Yeah, Apothecary is mainly just there for support. It helps, it speeds it up, makes it easier, but it's not actually technically needed. So out of all the things that it killed, that was the least consequential out of all of them, luckily. And he did it twice in a row. He did it the first time and he did it the second time, though this time we actually got through. The only reason we couldn't the other time was because both the Cockatrice and the Apothecary went down. With both of them, it wouldn't be possible. But with only one missing, it's fine. Alright, we just need one more in there. Does that drop? Yes, it does. Oh, whoops. Why did I think that was an extra turn? Something about how it looked on the angle there, but I think we ended up removing the purple when we took it from the top. Can you stop hitting the different ones? I need you to hit the same one so we can go and get one weak enough to oops that. Doesn't even matter which one it hits here. I think it should kill regardless. Let's just get mana for that so we can disable it. Run an eye down. Yeah, delves are basically the exact same in this version, except they're harder and they take like 3 times as long. That's pretty much delves these days. But there we go, we got it through. And we'll do the other battle later. Ooh, 12 legendary ingots, not too bad. And we'll do our first 400 in this faction. And now we just got the really annoying 10 to do. Let's go through the last little bit of our shards. Boom. I don't need that. That I do need. Use the last little bit of our shards. Oh, we got some mythic ingots in there too. Oh, we're probably getting close to the pet then. The 15 mythic ingot drop and then the pet right around the corner. Yep, there they are. Also, it's the only pet we currently don't have. But we're right on top of it. We should have it in... well, it depends how many we lose. But we should have it this week. By the end of this week. But then again, it already is the end this week, isn't it? It's already Friday, gosh. But, I don't know. We'll have it probably by, like, Wednesday. By next pet day, we should have it. Which will be funny, because then we get 2 pets simultaneously. We'll get the blue biter thing. And then we'll get the new guy. He's fully cosmetic, though. He's the Halloween pet. Yeah, we'll be getting him soon. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That is the new Thief class. Wait, we're getting new Thief and new Mythic at the same time? I didn't even notice that. But yeah, we're getting a Thief Hero class, and we're getting new Mythic. Both next Friday. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was just the Mythic. Sweet. Very nice. That's going to be a lot of things to have to waste gems on. Oh. Anyways, but yeah, does anyone else have any other questions or anything I may have missed? Let me know. Current best PvP team? Depends what you're doing. The double Cedric Sparkle Sack with Bronze Lock Pistol and Greed still pretty good for gold farming. As far as absolute quickest, I am not 100% certain on that. I know Ward Breaker teams are still pretty high up there. I know using various forms of Yagwe Queen Titania is really high up there. Either Alchemist Moneylender or Tapon Flameifier, if you own that weapon. What about for players who don't have the new mythics? Well, the other team I just mentioned doesn't have any mythics. Alchemist Moneylender Yagwe Queen Titania uses 0 mythics. And the other version also uses 0 mythics, but you might not have Flameifier. Flameifier, Yagwe, Tapon, and Queen Titania. Either or. Also, thank you for your subscribe, Nasha and Bastion. Much appreciated. But yeah, it seems like this one. Let me see. Well, this one kind of, technically. But, where'd it go? I have it set as one of my Guild War defends, actually. I forget what day it was. Well, let's just keep checking each one and we'll find it. Guild War Blue, Guild War Green, Guild War Yellow, Purple, Blue. There's only so many options it could possibly be. Red, Green. It has to be that one. There it is. Oh, wait. Did I put it in the wrong order? Wait, this is my Guild War... Wait, what? This is my Guild War Green team. That's not what I wanted. Oh, well. I'm still going to play it out. I was looking at my Guild War teams, not my defend teams. That's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, this is not the team I was referring to. This is my Green Guild War Day. But yeah, if you want Green Guild War Day, here we go. But no, this wasn't the team I meant to show. One moment. We'll go into the right team. It's just this is a revenge battle. Otherwise, I would probably go and retreat from it, but it's for better value. So far, the board's pretty bad, but we need to get reds on there already. Nothing else. Practice for Green Guild War Day. Oh, we'll go get that down. Get a Ward Breaker. Get a Yagwe again. And he's super dead. There we go. Okay. Now let's not use 2 mythics and use the correct team. Let's try this again. That is not what I wanted. Let's see. Defend red. No. Defend blue. Defend green. Defend yellow. Nope, that's not it. Defend green. Defend brown. There it is. Flame of Fire, Yagway, Tapon, and Queen of Tanya. The alternative, if you don't have that, is Alchemist Moneylender, Yagway, Queen of Tanya. Which I almost feel like works better. But this gets a much quicker start. It just depends if you have a good starting board. Like right now, this team's going to work a lot better because we've got an insanely good starting board. But if you don't get a good starting board, the other one's pretty decent too. So choose through Queen of Tanya first. It's not going to matter much though. As you can see, it's super ridiculously quick. So that was a really good example of what happens when it works perfectly. But still, that's the general premise of the team. You have near infinite damage. Queen of Tanya is insanely good for it. Yagway is insanely good for it. And the rest of the team, you can just put really cheap supports like Alchemist Moneylender or Flame of Fire or Tapon. And Tapon gets you a really quick starting board. And you just use Flame of Fire on whatever the biggest threat is. And throw Queen of Tanya whenever you have it. I guess we'll throw that in there just to get it away. Free Queen of Tanya in there. Go get the Yagway back up. Hopefully have alignment. If not, it's still double kills. And then we just need to poke it a few times. And that will be that. And then we just Flame of Fire into anything. And he's dead. Does anything work about as good as Flame of Fire? I don't believe there's currently a hero weapon that does what Flame of Fire does, other than Flame of Fire itself. Next best bet is Alchemist Moneylender, with Moneylender being what is basically Flame of Fire, but you need to give it gold in order for it to actually act like one, which is the reason why you need Alchemist. I guess technically you could use something other than Alchemist, but it just fits color-wise normally a bit more. It's not enough for that, but we do have alignment on Tapon, so we just do that. That gives us all the reds we need. Throw that in there, get a hit again. And that is basically match. Dead. Yeah, that's essentially one of the quicker teams in the game. Basically every Queen of Tanya team has been really quick since she has been released. I personally haven't been using too many of them because then Doom Skulls came in and it's like, oh, let's go use Doom Skulls, and they became really popular. But I don't know, Queen of Tanya's still been really good throughout all of that. She's never not been good. She has way above average AoE and has best Fairy Fire in the game on top of that. Even without a Fairy Fire, she would still be one of the best AoEs. Just because she extra turns it, plus already has a high concentration of damage, and has a really good boost ratio per red. It's also particularly good in early game too, because the boost ratio is always consistent. How about 90% win rate while using the new weekly event troop hero with any class? I've been using it with Bronze Lock Pistol spam. It works pretty decently. That's what I've been doing for that, and you can take out real teams with it too. I've just been using standard Bronze Lock Pistol just with Urska on it. So basically just replace one of the Cedrics with that. And it can take out any team in the game. It might be a little slow on some of them, but it gets it done. Just do that. Ideally with a half mana start hero class, but generally whenever you're using a hero-focused team, you'd always want to have half mana on it. But yeah, all you do is just keep spamming pistol until you win. Pretty much how every pistol battle ever goes. And we'll get extra glory from our hero class. Actually, I forgot to have it set. But we would, if we would have set it, gain extra glory from our hero class. We're getting extra glory from our Urska. We're also getting extra gold from both the Greed that initially triggered, plus the Bronze Lock itself, plus the Cedric, giving us that 100% bonus, which is what is actually making us be able to use Bronze Lock like this. It is required to have a Cedric to do this. You can find him in Vault Keys, though that is the only location where you can obtain him. Yeah, this can easily get over 90% and still get you the extra glory per battle. Also, speaking of that, let me go and change my bonus to +1 glory. Because we could be getting a free glory every battle, which we're not currently getting. Let's see. Where's my thing? Edit. Click on it. Class. Boom. And +1 glory. It sacrifices our Brown Storm, but it doesn't really matter much. Who can you replace Ubiset with on that Delve team? I want to say Sylvania Mora, but then it would be kind of slow. Something that someone suggested earlier, though I haven't actually tested, though it probably would work, is Dragon Cruncher, oddly enough. Because Dragon Cruncher can devour at 50% rate the dragons that you transform them into. Of course, you're then using a random RNG ability onto another random RNG ability. But unlike Ubistet, you'd be able to kill them at full durability. Whereas Ubistet, you need to cast Eye a few times before you can get them going. So, yeah, it kind of works. It would definitely work. Good, he didn't die. That's good because I needed his ability thing. Go grab a brown. Go get an Eye going. I should probably kill out. Never mind. I was gonna say the Phoenix, but not after it does that. Oh, now we can. Nice extra turn right there. Okay, now we just hit him a few times. What else do we need to move around? Problem is he's about to Dawnbringer. Yep, and he does that. Take another brown. Hero versus hero, who will win? Should be able to win with Bronze Lock. The effect of the gold still stays in place even though Cedric's dead. And that's match. Bronze Lock is such a funny weapon. Oh, be careful. Next week we're getting a new weapon like Bronze Lock Pistol. It's basically the damage version of Bronze Lock Pistol. Instead of destroying the board like crazy and doing a small amount of damage, it'll do the inverse of that, where it'll probably touch the board very, very small, but it will do a ridiculously absurd, almost instant kill amount of damage. And that's the rebalancing the boost ratio. Last I saw, it's going to double one-shot in PvP. It'll only be viable for PvP, but it could quite possibly be the best PvP team in the entire game once it gets released. It does require Cedric, though. I think it almost requires 2 Cedrics, too, but definitely at least 1. It's actually amazing how many things Cedric gets used for these days. For a while, he was never really used for much, but then Greed made him very viable, because then it made Bronze Lock Pistol amazing. And then this new weapon that comes out, he's just going to be insane with. Oh yeah, and it has automatic extra turn, whereas Bronze Lock Pistol is only a chance of extra turning. And there we go. Oh, no, Stealthy, what are you doing? You made me have to waste that ability. Oh well. Yeah, did anyone else have any other questions or anything I may have missed? Let me know. Warden Gates Tesla can work on Guild War today. Warden Gates Tesla. You mean Dwarven Gates Tesla? Today's Red Day, right? It would work, but you wouldn't have that many reds on your team. If you were to use that team, you'd only have 2 reds. But, yeah, if you're early game or mid game and you don't have other options, it'd be fine to use. I wouldn't really advise it too much. The slightly better option would be, that's still really cheap, would be something like Alchemist with triple Goblin Rocket. If you have Goblin Rocket's first trait, which is pretty easy to obtain, you can just roll with that. Use the triple Goblin Rocket and spam that out. From early to mid game, that should be enough power to win. I know I did all my lower level counts at one point, and it seemed to be fine. It really just depends what you're up against, because you can just infinitely loop off of Goblin Rockets once you get kind of a hang of them. That was back when it was 70% mana accumulation, though. I haven't actually tested it since 50%, but I assume it would still be pretty similar. But, you know, you can still get away with Double Dwarven Gate Valkyrie Tesla. Oh, never mind. It's Blue Day on PS4? Okay, yeah, so that uses 3. Yeah, that'd be perfectly fine. And basically with any Guild War Day, if you ever feel like you're losing too much, like a ridiculous amount, it's perfectly fine to go use 3 of a color with just 1 really good mana generator. And in that case, Valkyrie would be that one really big mana generator. Like Valkyrie for Blue Day, Apothecary for Brown Day, so on and so forth. While they do lower your score slightly for not having a pure color team, they help accumulate the mana so well that it increases your win rate exponentially if you're losing a bunch. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up for now. We will be back later tonight in 7 hours to go do Guild War for today, which is Red Guild War Day, or at least for PC, mobile, and the Amazon version. But yeah, we'll be back later doing that, do our final delve, probably mess with Bounty Hunter a little bit more, and go from there. Anyways, best of luck with Bounty Hunter and everything. And anything else you might be opening key-wise, don't forget, next Friday we have not only a new hero class, which should be interesting, but also a new mythic. So we got both of those to mess around with. Go and deplete our keys down to 0 again and see how that goes. New mythic's actually going to be pretty underwhelming, unless they're going to be buffing it beforehand. Unfortunately, the new mythic main mechanic is Transform, and that would have been good if Transform still behaves like it did in previous patch, but now how it behaves and delves and everything, it's going to be completely useless. So, yeah, this new mythic is... there's not a single purpose you would ever use it for, I don't think, from my understanding. There's a possibility they might buff it, but especially since they nerfed the Transform mechanic. But we'll see this Friday what happens with it. But the hero class, assuming they don't nerf the weapon, is going to be the best weapon in the game. Hero class itself might also be somewhat decent, but it's mainly the weapon that's going to be used. But anyways, hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all later, and thanks for coming by, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.